Hello, you beautiful internet. You shut up. Shut up.
Hi.
Hello, you. Shut up. Hello, you beautiful internet, you, and welcome back to another exciting episode of Careful Cantrip, where a group of friends from coast to coast do their absolute best to get lost in dungeons and run away from dragons. As always, I am your host, never loving University. I'm Dave, and these warriors that I beside me are my players. Guys, now you can talk. Now say the things.
Hi.
Candy Mountain, Charlie.
I got the Riz.
Oh,
I don't know what the hell that is.
Somebody kick him out of the call.
No,
Get him
you
out of
can't
here.
kick me out of the call.
I'd like to
I'm
leave
here.
now. This was disappointing.
Yeah, back on.
Unbelievable. Biscuit
Yeah.
McShits, welcome back. I just saw his name, so I was just like, I gotta yell it almost every single time.
I don't think you're allowed to have favorites. That
Also-
seems terrible.
Gusto down mighty.
But I can
first
name
time.
all of my favorites. I have so many favorites. There's Rain and Nana, there's there's B-Town, there's Cookiemon Steve, there's GF Powers, there's Kaz, there's Mojo Jojo, there's Shova, there's Vorteria, there's that's how good I am. That's how I know our community. I can just rifle them off. The only one I
Thought
hate
you'd
the
call that
most
reading.
is Champs of the Table. What?
I thought you were just reading their names.
No, I wasn't at all.
You could just read a list of like,
Not
let's just
even
see
a
who
little.
the active chatters are.
Not
Stream
even a
element?
little. I can't keep up with these guys. Look, it's going so fast. So fast.
Chat, I want the chat to go even faster. Go.
Oh.
Okay.
I
Oh,
wanna
sorry,
see
Dano,
what
I didn't see
Indy
you there. You're
500.
also one of my favorites. Everybody's one of my favorites. I tell you what, everybody, for Christmas this year, you can come sit on Santa Dave's lap. How about that? Is that fair?
It's a surprise.
Let me tell you,
Or
Okay.
catch.
that is a catch. That's good.
That's
Yeah.
that's a
It's not
one
actually
time
this
only.
Dave.
One time. Big Hoss, I'm sorry. You know what? I'm never doing this again. I'm never ever doing it ever again. No one's my favorite except Con and Biscuit
Oh my
McShits
God.
and
Oh
Big
my
Hoss and GF Powers and Commander
Okay.
Scribe.
You know, I just want to say, everyone makes fun of me for taking long in the announcements, but I think the real problem is that it takes forever to get to me to do the announcements. So
That's a
what I
whole
think.
lot of baloney. But hold on,
What
before
if
we get into it.
The final episode, Reyna starts and like, welcomes everyone.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay, yeah. No, I'm in 100% agreement with it. Raina, you get to do the last episode. You get to do the intro.
No.
Yep.
No, I don't
that's
wanna do
happening. You
it.
get to set the
No.
stage. You get to set the pace.
Just like what she's
No.
always wanted.
You're
We've
welcome.
been doing it for 5 years like this. We can't change it now.
Well, I think it's about time.
It's
This
I
is
know. It's
about
been
time.
5 years. It's about for a change.
Overdue.
We gotta
No.
listen. We gotta get fresh right as we end this channel. we
true.
gotta come out fresh.
That's
So
Do
many
something
ideas.
new.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
right. Yeah.
Gusto Dalmighty, send me that mug, Papa. Appa? Up? Yeah, it's a pretty sick mug, right? See?
Yeah.
I love it.
Careful,
I love it.
Cantrip.
This is a gift. This is
I think
a
this
gift.
is
Carved by a tree
Okay.
that could hit by lightning.
Dave,
Oh,
do the
that's
thank
what it
yous. Do the
I'm
thank
going.
yous.
That's what I'm doing. God,
You're
everybody's
welcome.
yelling at me tonight.
Christ.
First
You're
and
gonna get
foremost, thank
married.
you so much for the hype train, guys. Appreciate you and all your faces because you're beautiful and it's amazing and it's awesome. Across the streams, thank you for the 100. Appreciate you. Beck, this one's specifically for you.
Oh,
They said
No.
in the message, this is for you, Beck. You know what?
is there more to the message? Is it like, this is for you, Beck, and it's the middle finger?
That's what I thought it was going to be.
That's what I was expecting.
No, those are my
GF
messages.
Powers?
In the
Okay.
dark part.
Thank you for those soft,
Oh, God, hold on.
supple,
No.
round,
Over.
perky,
Good news, Beck. It's almost
perfectly shaped.
One more left.
Oh, they almost look like teardrops of
can't.
biddies.
I can't.
And we appreciate you, and Beck loves this. Anyways, as I was saying, across the streams, welcome back. Tier 3 for 52 months. That's insane. B-Town dropping 1,000 on it? 1,000? Are you fucking crazy? I got a baby coming soon. This is gonna put it through college. Thank you very much, B-Town. Hearts in
It
chat
won't be
for
a
our
big
friend
one.
B-Town for dropping that 1,000. Mojo Jojo, welcome back, brother. Good to see you as always. Thank you for the 100 as well. Power's coming back. Beck, do you want to do this one? 500.
No.
500 what?
No.
What did he drop?
No.
You
No,
can
they're
do it or I
very-
can do it. It's your choice,
Just-
Beck. You can do it or I
I'm
can
not
do it.
doing it. I refuse.
You can do
have
it or I can do it.
standards.
What are we doing here? This is a Mexican standoff of biddies.
So aggressive.
Powers, thank you for those 500 beautiful biddies of yours. We
You made
appreciate
the right
you.
choice, Beck.
Yeah.
Yeah, coward. Absolutely coward. And
You all
Biscuit
stop
McShits.
eating bits. I cannot hear this language anymore. I have precious, sensitive ears.
It's just Powers. You can only get mad at Powers. Everyone else.
Powers! Stop it!
Biscuit McShits dropping 5 as well. Oh! I just saw another one come in. Another one came in. You want to take this one? This one can be yours.
No.
200.
Keep your biddies to yourself. I'm a prude. You cover those suckers up.
This is a family show.
This is a family show. You hide those inside a sub. I don't
This
want
is a goddamn Minecraft Christian server channel, folks. I hope those things are covered with beautiful Victoria's Secret soft, supple bittiness. And thank you, Biscuits McShits, for another 100. Appreciate you, my friend. All of these biddies are shitties. Yeah, I like that. Okay. I also saw something else. This is going to be quick. I'm just going to flash it on screen because no one really cares. It's not like Raina put an enormous
How
amount of
dare
time
you?
into this whatsoever.
Oh,
It's
that's
fair. You're gonna get flashed.
It's okay. It's like whatever.
Cookie Monster already gave one out.
That's what I was saying, Peter. Thank you for the segue, which took the words right out of my mouth. 50. Here's 50 ditties. Thank you so much for the 50 mojo. Appreciate you. What did I say? 50 ditties? No, we don't need 50 of them.
Too many. The baby oil.
There has been a final merch drop on the CC merch website. It is the last thing that is going up on the website, and it's a little bit of a memento, a memorabilia, something to remember us by. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages, I would like to present the CC memorial poster.
Jesus Christ.
You sound dead.
Damn. Look at that. Oh,
Did you
sexy.
specifically choose to make sure this covered?
It covers you, Beck, just so I
Peter,
can say
Raina,
whatever
and
I
I?
want.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly,
Like,
exactly. The only
feels like
person
a
who can
personal
react is Nate right now. And Jess,
thinking-
what do you have to say about all this? She's very
Wait,
happy.
I would like to say something since I made it. So I would like to say that.
Here, let me move it out of your
Okay.
way then. Here, I'll cover
Okay.
myself with it.
Okay. So this poster is a labor of love. And although it took me a million hours to do and to organize, it was worth it. But I also want to shout out Bobby, our channel artist. He's not here, but he obviously did all the art. Over the years, you can literally see from campaign 1 to campaign 3 how much he's improved over the years. I mean, all the art is amazing, but it's really cool to see the progression. And you can get this in our merch store as just a regular poster, or you can get it framed as well. So
You can also get it as a cool back tattoo, and then I'll
Nice.
actually really sign it for you.
Or
Yeah.
thigh. Yeah.
You
Yeah.
think we could do it into something a bit more sluttier back? I'm thinking lower back.
yeah.
Lower back.
Well, you start
Yeah.
there, you go up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or down.
Oh, and also, just in case you guys can't see, I think you can, but this is signed by all the cast members back from 5 years ago, campaign 1, all the way to current now. So,
Yep.
yeah, it's, I know we're definitely all gonna get copies of it.
Yep. Con is getting it on his cheeks, and I gotta say, I would slap them cheeks if you had it on you, Con. I think that was the.
No
Did I
one's
kill
gonna
the
comment
moods?
on
Did
that.
that ruin?
Yeah,
did
no,
I
no
kill-
one's calling you
No,
on
No,
that.
we were just gonna let you have that
Asked
private
you to do
moment
that?
all
I mean,
to your own self on a public
All
platform.
right, fine. For those of you, I saw Kaz. I saw your comment in chat. Yes, we're going to be leaving the merch store up for a little while afterward. Probably at least until after the last episode. We'll probably keep it going until like August or something like that. I'd like to do one last drop in there as well if I can, but I haven't had the time. There will be at some point in time. I hope, you know what, I'm not even going to say it because I'll get people's hopes up. So I'm trying to do one last dice drop if I can actually do it. It might just be like chunky D20s instead of doing the entire thing, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah.
We'll see how it goes.
Just ship out all the baby shit. Just like here.
You don't need it.
That's true. That's true. I'm going to put baby. Who doesn't want to roll with baby shit dice? That's what we
right.
want.
There's a
Oh, and
giveaway!
someone's doing a giveaway. I do exclamation enter right now and you could win. It's memory poster. I thought it was memorial poster. That still works.
Could be either one.
Both do sound like we're all dead, so.
We're going to have to change the music.
We will be all
We
dead.
don't know after this episode.
No one, exactly. It could be, this could be the last episode that most of these characters are ever seen.
Someone play the Coco song Remember Me now.
Oh, I thought you were going to say the Coco Melon song, and I was like, that's copywritten.
What's that?
Coco
Melon song?
I can't tell you because it's DMCA. Are you guys
my
trying
God.
to get us canceled?
I
Can
don't
you
know.
even sing it on tune?
This is the penultimate
It's coming.
episode.
You just learned that word today.
You
I
did.
did just learn that word today, and I had a reason to use it, okay?
You know, I must say, I learned that word from one of our viewers, Mac, or McBluff, who did a animatic for us at the. Well, they've done a bunch of animatics for us throughout the years, but they did one for campaign 1, and they called it the penultimate. And I was like, what does that mean? So I learned it from McBluff. So thank you, McBluff.
Thanks,
Jack
McBluff.
of all trades.
Jack of all trades won.
Jack of all trades.
Congratulations,
Hey.
Jack of all trades. Nice. That's a good
I'll
one.
sign it
That's
for
a
you.
that's a huge one to win. Peter, you already did. You're good.
I'm gonna real sign it though.
You're
With
you're
blood.
gonna re-sign it. You're gonna sign it again. Hold on, before we
Real sign
kick
it
off
with
into
blood.
anything else, a new friend of ours, Gusto Del Monte. I don't remember what. Something about mail. No, Mighty has questions. They say, Dave, I have my questions. Congratulations. I hope you hold on to them, and you remember them for all of your days. That's such a flex on all of us. Most of us are just pure poor peasants with no questions. So shout out to you, my friend.
I got some.
What is the other thing I was going
You
to? Oh
keep
yeah,
them to yourself.
someone
Just
else
plant
do
them
the-
in the ground, let them
Someone
grow,
else
and then
do
you'll
the
have
thing.
full-fledged
Question tree.
questions.
Guys, I'm trying to get through all this. Okay, Raina yelled at me for not getting through the intros fast
Yeah, I'm
enough.
still not at the announcements.
So
I'd
she should be doing it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Nate, do the thing. Talk about the thing because everybody's mad at me.
It's me, Nate, here to talk about the Patreon. I'm in a musical mood tonight. We're gonna say it's thank you to everyone here because you guys have honestly showing some insane support to the Patreon over the last few months. It is quite busy over there in presence and love that you all are showing us. So we do have a few people subscribed at the highest tier we got on over there, including B-Town, Powers, Cookiemon Steve, Dinosaur, J-Rex Gaming, Nathan Sawyer, Vorteria, TC. Y'all, we just do this every goddamn week, and we love you guys for it. So thank you for being subscribed to the Blue Orchid Warlock tier. There's also members that
Fabled Orchid Warlock.
favorite
Blue Queen
Fabled
Champion.
Orchid Warlock
damn it.
and Blue Cape. Now see, damn.
God
From
damn
the
it,
beginning,
guys!
I was like, these are
Get
too
your
wordy,
shit
and they're like,
together! We've
no,
been
we'll
doing
get
this
used
for
to
5
it. And I
years!
was like, no, they're too wordy. Why don't we just have like tier 1, 2, 3? Like it was so much easier.
I feel like this
Thank
might
you.
be Raina's last episode.
Yeah.
Mom's mad. Exactly. The
Blue
Blue
Orchid
Orchid
Rangers.
Rangers.
I'm a
Thank
little
you,
afraid
B-Town.
now.
Yeah, it's the hockey team.
When CC CEO just loses it and
Yeah.
just torches the building.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh.
Can someone call Luigi? Is that too soon? Was that too soon?
Oh.
Was that
Oh.
that was too soon?
Mm.
Was that too soon?
Oh.
Dave.
I get it. The reference.
Don't
now.
care.
Took
I'm
me a
Canadian.
second.
Ha! All right, Raina, you're the one who is like, hey, I
God.
really want to do my announcements and do
Yeah.
all my things. So go
All
ahead.
right, listen up. It's the best time of every episode where I read your comments from the last episode on YouTube.
Whoa.
You all
Whoa.
wrote very nice things, right?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Nobody read
I
Beck's
mean-
diary.
Yeah. None of
Yeah.
Oh, hold on. Gusto
What?
just sent in his questions. I have 2 questions that I need to answer. What's
Okay.
the best tip I can give to someone as a new D&D player? buy an enormous amount of fancy dice. You are never going to use all of them, but they are such pretty click-clack mathy rock things.
Yeah.
And don't take it too seriously. Have fun with it. Experiment. Do whatever you want with it. It's a game where it's collaborative and it's meant for exploration of many things, of your adventures, of your psyche, of your sexuality. Whatever you want to do, just go crazy with it. That's answer number 1. Number 2, what is the storyline here? I don't know. I never fucking pay attention. It's just I just wing it most of the time anyway. These guys are players. They're going up against a big bad in like 1 episode from now, and then there's other shit that's happening. It's pretty cool. We got a YouTube channel. Go check it out. carefulcantrip.com/youtube.twitch.carefulcantrip.ca. All right, I'm good. Let's go.
Yeah, don't listen. Yeah, chat will help. Okay, so the first comment is from Family IT Dude. Yeehaw! From the Dude Ranch. Thank you for that. Oh, where'd it go?
This is a good classic. I hope that was in all caps, IT Dude.
Yeah.
You'll have to show off your stock of dudes. See how you're doing at that ranch.
Yeah.
Then we have a nice, lovely heart from our mod of the year, LV. So thank you for that, LV. We also have 2 comments. I'm pretty sure Khan is trying to troll us. So
He wouldn't do that. Khan likes us. Why would he do that if he didn't like us?
well, he doesn't like me though. So the trolling's more directed to
go
me.
ahead.
Yeah.
I mean, I get it now. Yeah.
Khan says, I'm pausing Oblivion for this, so Runer keep it quick. And then there's a following comment from Khan as well. Hashtag give Jeremy wings. Hashtag Veya stands unite. Listen, Khan, if you actually watched our fucking episodes, you'd know that Jeremy already has wings.
Oh, Khan.
More!
You
important part
self-reported
that,
there, bud. That was a hard
love Veya
self-report.
stands. I'm gonna say you can't yell at the Veya stands. You just
Listen,
can't.
I can do what I want, Beck.
Wow.
This is my troll.
Feistiness.
She's gone drunk with power, Beck.
I know. Normally she's like, I'm sorry. Normally she likes me.
I do.
Yeah.
I love you, Beck. You're my favorite. You've
Brandon's on
won
a
so many
warpath.
of my personal awards, remember?
It's true. I've gotten the printout certificates.
Don't tell the rest of them. They don't know. Okay. That's true. Fun fact, behind the scenes, I literally made awards for Beck whenever I was impressed by her. Sent them to her.
We never got any.
No.
It's just back.
Well, Nate, if you got me your campaign diaries on time, maybe you get an award too.
Well,
God, I
sometimes
wonder
they do.
why it takes
There
so
should be
long
enough.
to do our announcements. I mean, it would be, I wish we could go faster somehow, but it's so hard.
Okay, all right. Okay, the last comment is from Commodore Scrib. This cast continues to amaze. From the drama to the comedy, you all have range. Dave's pig noises are still second to none, but Nate's
Thank
pig
you.
noises are also excellent. The entire sequence of Jeremy flying was pure gold, 10 out of 10, no notes. Also, what's a person got to do for Dave to get their name right around here? Sincerely, Captain Scorpion.
Your arch nemesis, Captain Scorpion.
Just like a 90s villain.
Signed,
right?
Captain Scorpion.
You
Nelson
notice
fight
this letter was
game.
covered in venom, for I, Captain Scorpion, have struck again.
Oh,
Listen.
here we go, riffing again.
Yep.
Commodore
God.
Scampalion, if that's your real name. Thank you for such a nice compliment. We appreciate you. But no, I will never get your name right, and that is because I'm dyslexic and never learned how to read. So thank you for calling me out on stream like that. Thanks. That's
Go hand in hand. That's not a...
It's not.
Okay.
Call him out. You're doing the Lord's work. Keep calling him out.
Okay, we have one last minute comment that was literally just added as I exited out the YouTube screen from Mojo Jojo. I didn't just write this comment. Love Mojo.
Mojo. Y'all so and so, y'all such and such soul sagged bastard. Love you.
Mojo, you're going to have to adjust your web security. If you didn't write that, there's maybe a ghost.
And thank you to our sponsor for the evening, NordVPN. Mojo.
Okay, so that ends the YouTube comments. And in terms of announcements, I have a very cool announcement. Actually, the first one is this is the second last episode. Aww.
That's not a cool announcement.
Unless we all TPK, then it'll be the last episode, I guess. That's always a possibility. So the plan is, though, we will be here next week. But then, and we'll cry, and it will be really sad. But we do have a date for the final one-shot with the original cast. And we are looking at Saturday, June 14th. So everybody mark your calendars. We'll give you more details with time specifics as we get closer. But that will be, oh my God, the last time we'll be online for a while.
Forever.
Well, yeah, probably forever. So
Forever.
sad.
Unless we
It's
do
so
like an
sad.
epic return. We'll do we don't want to go out, we don't want to fade into obscurity. We want to go out with a bang and then come back as a reunion tour like the Backstreet Boys did, and then make a whole bunch of money and start doing drugs, and then we have to go find Beck, who now works as a backstage comedian at the liquor and titty bar in Ohio, and we'll bring Beck back, and everything will be good, and we'll just take over the world.
Yeah.
That's
Agree
my
with
career
all that.
trajectory. Thanks for predicting that for me.
Yeah,
Nailed
I'm
it.
so
that could be
excited
the
about these next
successful
few
one
years.
that finances is all. I would be in the liquor and titty bar showing liquor and titties.
Oh, I thought you were going to be prime minister. That's my guess.
That's where they're going to
opportunity.
hold office, Dave.
Okay. So Beck's going to be one of your cabinet members. See, Beck, it all worked out.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Can I-
That's
I'll just
amazing.
become Canadian, but yeah, then I
Honorary
missed out
Canadian.
of the classic Canadians and Beck.
Yeah.
I thought that was a bottle
come
of
up here
vodka.
and think
at
about
first.
it, you should go over.
I'm pregnant. Here's my vodka.
Whoa.
True.
It even
true.
says smart water on it, okay?
No, my brain just processed it real
I
fast.
do not condone drinking and being pregnant or driving.
That's good.
How are you going to know if your kid's a
I'm glad
party
we got
baby?
that straight.
Oh, God.
All right. Is there anything else?
Nope, that's it.
wait, there's
I'm
more.
unfollowing right after the finale, not a second longer. Wow, Con. God damn. Oh yeah, one other thing that I was gonna say. So the June 14th episode, it's gonna be a long ass one. It's a lot longer than our typical 3 hour. We're going for. That's why we're doing it on Saturday, because it's gonna be a long bitch.
Okay. You're scaring me now.
How long is it, Dave?
It's gonna be a subathon episode. We're just gonna keep going.
No, that is incorrect. We're aiming
right.
for 4 to 5 hours.
Yeah, a 4
Brain
to
is
5
gonna
hour
whack right in
subathon.
as
It's
we
gonna
go
work
along.
perfectly. Please give Jeremy wings. God damn it, Con. Go watch the last episode.
Oh, that's a good idea. We should definitely give Jeremy wings.
We should try.
Cardboard
All right,
wings.
are we done? Are we done? Can we stop? Can we do the thing?
Yeah, it was a great episode. I'll see you guys all next week.
Bye.
I heard 10
Yeah.
hours perfect. Close enough.
I'm gonna
Close
go start my new job.
enough.
Have to move to Ohio, I think it was.
In that case, without any further ado, players, are you ready?
Ready?
I think I am.
And hey, goddamn trippers, y'all fuddy-duddies out there, are you ready?
Hey, Dave, you old tripper down fuddy-duddy here. I'm ready.
Well, I
really
like
good.
you. So let's go ahead and jump
Alright.
into tonight's episode. Let's go! Oh yeah, oh, it's Beck, and Beck is part of this. I forgot I put my mic in this. And Beck's here, because Beck is in this intro. It's invisible. And Veya's here, and it's so good. Okay, bye. Okay, now my mic's hot
No!
again. It's
Oh, it
okay.
is.
Everything's fine. I knew it was. I did that on purpose, just in case anybody missed last episode. It was just this. But this is the last time. I'm not doing that again.
Okay.
I'm just glad. I usually get very, very, very belligerent during those intros, guys. So I was just glad this time I caught it in time.
Uh-huh.
Really kept it together there.
Hate everything.
So, Fist.
Shut up! I'm starting the episode.
If you had to run over somebody,
Why would it be Rune?
I should have, but I
Are
forgot.
you done? Are you all done?
Yep.
Thanks. So, when we last left our heroes, there was no battle. There was no enemy at the gates, no ticking clock or hidden passages to uncover. Instead, there was quiet, a rare stillness, a breath before the plunge. After Lucy's vision, fractured and strange, ending with a single shivering word: convergence. The party tried to make sense of what they saw, and some pieces fit, others resisted. But what lingered most wasn't clarity. It was a feeling that something vast was drawing near, something final. Still, there was no time to dwell. With the pride of the Ruby Empire now aligned with the Emerald Rebels, the march towards the Ruby City began. But even as strategy filled the day, as weapons were sharpened and alliances forged, there came one last night untouched by war. A night beneath the stars. A fire and 5 friends who had seen too much and somehow were still standing. They talked not of plans or powers, but of possibilities. Of what the world might look like if they could remake it. What lives might they lead? Whether they would still find one another in some brighter tomorrow. And in that quiet asking, there was an ache. Because underneath it all, they knew this might be the last time they sat together like this. Whole, unbroken. The storm was coming, and not everyone might make it through. So they did what anyone does in the face of uncertainty. They drank. They laughed. They admitted things long left unsaid. They found in one another not just allies, but equals, mirrors, family. And when Jeremy the pig, brave and beloved, spread his wings thanks to a bit of magic and a lot of heart, he soared for just a moment. A symbol of something they all needed to believe in. That even in a broken world, dreams could still take flight. This was the final calm. The last fire before what comes next. And now, the Ruby City waits. And so, our story continues. Morning breaks. Not with fanfare, nor with silence, but with the subtle tremor of anticipation humming through the earth. The kind of stillness that only exists before something breaks. The sky over the Ruby Plains glows a pale amber. City spires casting long shadows as the sun begins its slow, deliberate climb. Today is the day. 3 banners, 3 paths, 1 goal. The plan had been set. The Emerald Rebels would be the first to move, disguised as common folk, masons, street sweepers, merchants. They would then slip into the city unnoticed. They'd wait until the sun reached its highest point, when the city was at its brightest and most distracted. Then, at the height of noon, they would unleash a wave of coordinated chaos. Fires in alleyways, panicked crowds in the markets, and diversions spread throughout the outer districts. Crucially, their efforts would avoid the industrial complex and the Crow's Nest's tower, leaving those sectors quiet, untouched, easy for infiltration. Meanwhile, the Pride would remain just outside the barracks, poised and ready. As the Emerald Rebels drew the Red Queen's attention outward, the station guards would begin to thin, draw away by the disturbances. Troops would begin to filter out, called to respond to the chaos. And when enough had scattered, that's when the hammer would fall. The Pride would strike the Red Queen's military heart with precision and fury, cracking open the wall that held her control. And with both factions engaged, your path would be open. Slipping through the chaos, you will make your way toward the industrial complex to confront the Tin Man. There, the hope to uncover vital information, weaknesses in the Crow's defenses, secrets hidden within his tower, and the final threads that might unravel the Scarlet Inquisition once and for all. But your path will not be easy. The wind carries a strange tension, like the world itself is holding its breath. But you've come too far to falter now. You are the whisper beneath the roar, the shadow cast by the flame. And before the day is through, the city, this city, your city, will burn or be reborn. So ask of you this, players. Is there anything you'd like to do before the plan commences?
I was hoping this whole time I'd have a chance to find Jeannie, but it's not lining up. And it's not about to go on another quest now for it, so.
Jeannie is with you. So if you'd like to speak with Jeannie or spend some time with him, he joined you once again after you guys had left the Temple of Solomon.
Did he actually come back with us? I thought he
sure did.
Yeah, whenever we get that quest complete.
Okay, fair enough.
Where's my XP?
Oh my god.
That's 2 quests I completed at once.
Okay.
Realistically, though, I feel like we're good. I mean, if we have any money, we could probably use supplies. So if y'all see a way to add up some gold and buy some potions and whatnot, probably wouldn't hurt for the big fight.
Al, you've been the one taking all the money.
Oh, yeah, right. Well, let's see. We got 400 gold here.
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? 400 gold?
Yep.
That was
haven't
great,
done
by
much
the way.
spending.
Maybe we should buy a place or something.
Oh my gosh. It's like the most money ever.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like we could get something to eat, but if we're going into this, shouldn't we be a bit prepared? I know this is kind of like a war camp and all. I don't expect there to be a merchant, but maybe we can bribe a supply guy for potions or something.
Al, give me an investigation check.
Will do, David. That is a 18. Ooh, plus 0, so 18.
Okay. With an 18, you spend some time looking through the makeshift camp that has been that has been pulled together. You do find a number of items that might be of interest to you. Number one, you find a You do find 2 potions of healings. They are greater potions of healings. Interesting enough, unlike the ones you've ever seen before, you notice that they have a distinct, almost cinnamony smell to them.
Cinnamon potions. Valentine's promotions.
I thought you said a mini smell to them, and I was like,
No,
what's a mini smell like?
Carrots and feet.
Yeah, a mini smell. Yeah, like lavender. Aside from that, you do find 3 small throwing daggers or throwing knives that you can stow away if you'd like. And strangely enough, a scroll of lesser enchantment.
Okay. Hey, Fizz. You want this? I'm going to chuck the scroll to Fizz. And then...
What is it?
I don't know. I just found it. I figured maybe it's magic or something. Open it up.
I'll keep it for later.
Yeah, okay.
But thanks, man.
Wait. So now we have 4 healing potions, right? Because we took 2 from Minnie, and we just got 2. So maybe we should all have one on us, in case of emergencies.
Sense. All right. I was going to distribute potions, so we all have one. You think one will do it?
Well, Minnie's were regular, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So we just need to decide who gets the regular ones and who gets the greater ones. I don't
give
care.
the greater one to Veya.
Because I'm so great.
No, because out of game, you just have more health than we do. It just makes sense. I just feel like, you could down one of them suckers faster than we can. So you might as well get the benefit out of it.
Because I'm just really good at taking shots.
Yeah.
Move over, and she'll just grab it anyway.
Yeah.
DM, is it a scroll of lesser enchantment?
Yes.
Okay.
Enchantment.
All right, a great healing
Is that
potion.
actually on the normal list here? Because I can't.
Well, no, it's if I'm saying it's of a lesser, it is of a lesser enchantment. So if you want, you can identify the scroll.
I don't have identified.
Oh no, I don't.
Can I
know
do
what
that by reading it?
You can certainly
Yeah.
try. Go
You're
ahead
not
and give me an
blind.
Arcana check.
Yeah, no problem, man.
Yeah,
Definitely
let's have the
let the
do
fighter
the Arcana check.
Exactly. That's
Listen,
a
we
great
can all
idea.
try. Sometimes we need to practice our reading skills. Okay.
Fizz, like, no, Fizz, you need to read it.
Okay, it's a 9, so whatever.
It's got words on it. Whatever.
Oh yeah, with a 9, it does have words on it.
Yep, that's a scroll.
Okay,
It,
let me see it. Let me see it before you go into description. Okay.
done with the
Can I have a look at it? I don't have identify.
I mean, I could just,
You have identify. You know how to read this, Fizz?
No, I just got Arcana.
Okay. Okay, you go. You try. You try.
Wait, can Lucy just like identify this for us?
Oh my God, Fizz, just try.
All right, sorry. Sorry, Rune. You're
Do it.
scaring me. It's a natural 20.
Yes.
Hey.
There we go.
Okay.
And that was rolled on a DM Dave dice, everybody.
Oh, okay. Well, it's
fancy.
the weighted dice just worked out perfectly. You've heard of this spell before, Fizz. Read it in a few textbooks, but nothing really that you thought would be something needed. It is an enchantment from the School of Enchantment. You recognize this spell as the antagonize spell.
That sounds fun.
It is. Would you like to know what it does, Beck?
I would.
4d4 of 4d4? Yes, 4d4 of psychic damage.
Ooh.
Okay.
Oh.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
You just throw it at
Is it
them?
more if they consider themselves smart?
No. Not
Oh.
at all. Not even in a little bit.
Dang.
Mostly because it's a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, that makes sense. That's already applied in there. Okay.
Yeah.
So sorry to interrupt because I hate to be this person, but I think I missed who has the second greater healing potion.
I have one.
Yeah.
Who has the most health?
Al, are you just gonna keep the second one
I
then?
got 45. What's yours? What's your max?
My HP? Are we really? Woo! Where's the owl? Metagaming owl. I have 39.
It's the final battle. All right.
Okay.
You gotta be
All right.
prepared.
I have 39. Oh no, shit. I don't know if. Oh yeah, I have 39 hit points. Yeah.
All right. I'll keep the greater one. I got 45.
Okay. Great. Okay, so this is good. Everyone feeling prepared and ready to go?
I mean, for the situation, yeah, I guess it's fine.
Ready to go? Yeah. Prepared? Hell no.
Well, we're going to talk to the Tin Man first, right? And get
Yeah.
information.
Yeah.
The architect.
Just what's coming after that. It seems big, but we
You
got
think the
this,
Tin
right?
Man's actually going to be helpful in this?
We don't really have another choice other than to trust he will be.
What if we bring some magnets just in case?
Oh, I like that.
What? It could work.
That's
Let it-
actually pretty smart, though. Hold it somewhere.
Okay, but
How do they
where-
work? Like, I understand magic, but magnets? Like, come on. What?
How do
Or at
they-
least maybe find him if we just bring a magnet. We're like, where is he at in this building?
I'm with you on this.
And it'll just
I really like
pull
the
us
idea.
there,
That's an idea,
Veya?
but I kind of like the idea now the more I say it.
We just need a really big one. We have 400 gold. Let's see if we can buy a big magnet.
Like a giant magnet somewhere.
I think it would look
Birthday
very
shopkeeper.
bad if we showed up with a giant magnet. I think we need to show up looking like friends and not foes. Okay.
Veya, go ahead and make an investigation check for me.
Oh my god.
Magnet
No.
check? Come on, pass the magnet check.
Don't give us a
21.
magnet. Okay.
21.
Not only are you able to find a decent sized magnet, not a huge magnet per se,
Like size
but,
of my hand?
maybe a little less. You could palm
Is
it.
it Looney
we'll say.
Tunes-esque
You
where
could
it's
you could
in, like,
palm
the
it, and
U-shape
if you were a
or red?
magician, no one would be able to see it.
Okay.
You also find a hefty bag of pocket sand and some ball bearings.
Great.
Nice.
Okay.
I'm
Do
sure.
they go with the
Like
magnet?
a pound,
I don't
a pound's
understand.
worth of sand?
Yeah, I'd say probably about a pound of sand.
And marbles, you said.
No, I said ball bearings.
Ball bearings.
Yeah,
Sorry, I
can you
just
get the
thought
sand
tiny.
out of your ears? God damn it, Veya.
Listen, I was just picturing it, and all I could think of was that. Because I don't know what ball bearings are, so I'm gonna Google it in a second.
They're like marbles.
So I was right in my description.
Yeah,
but they're
like
metal.
little-
Ball bearings
little
are totally metal.
balls.
Oh.
Whereas marbles are like kind of
Glass.
like stone, glass. Yeah,
Okay.
exactly.
Keep the magnet away from them, though.
Yeah.
Got it.
Al's gonna look down on the
DM.
bag of sand in horror and be like, my mom used to tell us to go pound sand when we were younger. We thought it was an action. Turns out it's a polymorph spell. And he's gonna look at that bag. Question.
DM, I'd like to write a note to Wandering Wilburo, actually.
Oh.
Okay.
Just let him know what we're doing. The note will outline the current updates of what we're doing and the finding of the rod of truth, and now trying to right things wrong. And that if it's specifically going to mention that if you were looking for nowhere, we might have found a way to get to it. So if you're interested, come to the Ruby City.
Okay.
And I'll find a
Okay.
bird, give them the directions to Wandering
Roll a
Wilburos.
D100.
Oh God. Here again.
Yes. I love
Come
that.
Now,
on.
what kind of
Pretty
bird
fair.
are we talking
Hey.
about?
It's pretty fair.
What'd you ask, Dave?
The great tit.
Flamingo.
Guys, 98. 98. I don't know if
Wow.
that's good or bad, but it's close to 100,
Yeah.
and that's perfect.
Somebody knows his numbers.
Couldn't get 100, could you?
I hope it's a Mockingjay.
They're not real, Raina. Different
Listen.
universe.
We're in a freaking fantasy world.
It's a
Anything
Jennifer
can be
Lawrence
real.
bird.
Oh yeah.
Jennifer Lawrence bird.
Yeah.
It's a
Northeast is
fantasy,
J-Lo.
okay?
Jennifer Lawrence with wings and fur. Fur?
With
Birds
fur.
with fur, yeah. Classic birds.
All right. You watch as the bird flies off into the sky. The mixtures of pinks and purples and oranges, just as the sun begins to grace a little bit higher.
Oh.
Hi, Jen.
Okay. We better get going because if the sun's coming up, we gotta be good to go by noon, basically. So, is there anything anyone else needs to do? I know. Veya.
What?
Put her hands out in a hug position.
We already did this, didn't we?
Like 2 days ago.
Does this have to be a daily thing?
It could be. It depends what we want to make it.
Veya, look at her. I wouldn't trust her.
He's trying to pull something.
Is this a Peter comment or is this a Fizz comment?
It was a Fizz comment, like as a joke, being like, "Hey, I wouldn't trust her."
You don't trust me, Fizz?
You're kind of scary with the new look, but
I thought it was kind of cool and pretty. It's like sparkly a little.
yeah, I mean,
Well, Fizz.
it's just a little intimidating at times.
Wow.
Yeah, you just kind of look like the person who would throw him at a bus or something.
That's so
It's a
weird of
bus.
you to say. Yeah, what is a bus?
I got thrown into another multiverse in a second. Don't worry. Here, I'll give you your hug if you stop talking about it. And she goes in and just doesn't actually just leans her body in.
Half hug, yes.
Rune will accept the half hug and
The hover hug.
she'll it'd be funny if Rune only gave her a half hug back and they just like push their bodies together.
Just lay there. You can't get up really well.
Yeah, no, Rune will actually hug her. Okay. All right. I feel good now.
All right. Anybody else need hugs?
Yeah.
I mean, no, we're good.
Oh, I have one. And she's going to go give Jeremy a hug.
Aw. He just
Does he
kind of
still have
hovers. He just kind of hovers into you a little bit.
It's so
He just
much
kinda
easier to
leans
hug him when he
forward.
has height. Yeah.
Is he still hovering though?
No,
Okay.
it's just Veya's very small.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Okay.
Just only to Jeremy. Let me be clear on this.
Okay.
Anything else?
I think
I'm
this
good to
is
go.
it. I'm ready to go. We've done and talked to everyone we need. We have all the objects that we can at this point. Hopefully things are going to kick off all right. If we just hold it off, things are going to get worse and then we'll have less time to fix them.
Wait, there is one thing I do want to say before we go. It's about the thing we're gonna do. It's
Oh, okay.
not
Sorry.
like an emotional thing, okay? I think we need, and she's gonna stare directly at Veya to make sure that we're super nice when we meet the Tin Man.
You're talking to me, aren't you?
I'm talking to everyone, she says as she looks directly at you.
I mean, it looks like you're just looking right at Veya, if I'm being honest with you.
I don't know what you're talking about, Fizz. I'm talking to everyone right now. And I think that if we come in all hot and bothered, it's going to set him off because he's got a lot of secrets and he doesn't know us. So
You can't handle a little emotion?
this is what concerns me, Veya. you need to be
Perhaps-
calm.
Perhaps,
Oh,
perhaps Black could help decipher these things for Veya.
Decipher what?
You are mean to new people. You are always mean to new people. They don't
We
like you
invited
at
this
first.
guy
It
into
takes
our
you. Shut
party.
up.
You shut up. Why? Okay, maybe I'm a little mean.
Black point is proven.
Ugh. Fine. When we go visit the Tin Man, I'll stand in the back of the room. And if it's not working with whatever you guys are doing, then I get to pull out my magnet.
Yes, Black agrees with Veya on this one. Black thinks
Oh,
that
Fizz.
Rune and Fizz and Owl should speak before Veya does. But if things go south, Black agrees. Hit him with magnet.
what is the? You know what? It doesn't matter.
I can agree on that. Veya will offer a hand for a handshake to Black.
Blah.
You're not gonna take it?
He says his name.
Great.
I was gonna be like, let me get that for you, and he's gonna pull a magnet that's now stuck to the side of Veya's leg.
All right. Anybody else got any last words to say?
Oh yeah, Fizz.
I'm good.
Oh.
Huh?
Just thought you might have some last words to say.
You could die.
I could die.
It's like
I guess-
the least insensitive like for people who are just joining right now, we did have a very emotional episode prior to this.
This is balance.
This is we're just balancing it out. Yeah.
I guess if I have the last word, I just want to say good luck to everyone. Good luck to me. Good luck. Yeah. Is that the last word you wanted? Do you want me to say something else? Like,
It's not about what we want. It's about what you want to say.
oh, don't gotta worry about that. We still got some time together. It's fine.
Okay, that was super ominous.
That is
and I
definitely
wish
going to be
you-
his last words.
Yeah. That I've read a lot of books and
Me? I'm
that's-
fine.
not boding well for you.
The comedic relief doesn't die later on.
Instantly
right near the
crushed.
end. No, I'm good. I don't have anything else to say.
Okay.
Hey guys, it's me, Minnie. I just
No.
want to say,
No.
whoa, this is a pretty crazy moment for us. I think Fizz captured that all perfectly. I think we're all going to do great.
Can we all say that I am allowed to talk before Minnie does?
Yeah, no,
Yes.
I really do agree
Thank
with
you.
that. I don't know
Thank
what
you.
spell she got
Blah,
hit with,
agrees
but it's
with you
not
as
good.
well.
All right, come on. And she's going to get down onto a squat and offer Rune the opportunity to hop on her back one last time.
Nice. Yes. Full circle. Okay. Rune will, without hesitation, like they have been doing this since the dawn of time, step effortlessly onto her shoulders and just look forward as if we're ready to go.
Okay. All right. As Rune mounts her mighty steed,
No. I hate that. I hate it. I take it back.
Through the power of magnet technology, they can be more secure than ever.
You're like a hoverboat now.
Okay,
Yeah.
fast forward through this travel session.
Yes.
Hi ho, Veya.
Dave's like, shut up. You guys are so annoying. Okay.
there was a final hush before it began. And then the moment came. From your hidden vantage point, you watched as the first wave began. One by one, the Emerald Rebels peeled away, now dressed as city folk, nothing more than shadows in the crowd. A woman with a bushel of apples, a man wheeling a broken cart, a child with soot on their cheeks. They entered the Ruby City not as warriors, but as whispers. You waited. Then, as the sun reached its zenith and cast a brilliant, blinding crown above the spires, chaos began to bloom. A plume of smoke erupted from the market square. Screams echoed from the garment district. Guards scattered, their formation broken by uncertainty. More fires, more shouts. You could feel the city convulse as confusion rippled through the streets like a stone dropped into still water. Moments later, the Pride struck. You couldn't see the barracks from where you stood, but you definitely felt the impact. Like thunder behind stone, horns blared, footfalls pounded, and suddenly the whole city stirred like a disturbed hive. Its guards scrambled in every direction except one. Yours. You moved swiftly through the alleys and back streets as the city unraveled around you. The crowds pushed away from the smoke, leaving your path clear. Tension hung in the air like static, but for now, no one stopped you. The chaos seemed to be working. Eventually, you came upon the industrial complex. It rose like blackened mountains of iron and glass, a fortress of smokestacks and steel bones. Huge brass pipes snaked around outer walls, pumping fumes into the sky with mechanical groans. Massive gear-driven gates sealed off the main entrance, but you spotted another way in, what looked like a maintenance tunnel. You slipped through the tunnel near the base of the structure, cramped, hot, and humming with arcane energy. The walls pulsed with veins of copper and crystal. The air reeked of oil and burnt rubber and something older. Inside, the halls of the complex were not made for comfort. They were made for function. Harsh, flickering lights hung from exposed wires overhead, casting jagged shadows across conveyor belts, hanging hooks, and rows of dormant constructs suspended like puppets on strings. The deeper you moved, the more the walls began to shift. Not just in shape, but in tone. Metal gave way to polished plating, etched with circuitry and faintly glowing runes. You were entering into the heart of the complex itself. Somewhere beyond, you heard the rhythmic thrums of pistons, the hiss of steam, and just faintly, the whisper of what seemed to be a voice carried through the pipes. You could only guess. The voice of the Tin Man, speaking to no one. Speaking to someone. Maybe speaking to you. You were closing in. The chamber of the Tin Man awaited. And with it, the final truth buried beneath smoke and steel. Finally, you make it to a massive seal vault-like door. But as you approach, it begins to spur and open, almost as if it was expecting you. The vault doors now completely open, with a pneumatic hiss, revealing a strange chamber inside.
Well, apparently I'm not the one who gets to go first in this, so she'll kind of gesture, be my guest.
Keep
You
that
go first,
magnet
Al.
ready. All right. What do you say to open
Maybe
this?
just start with hello. Maybe knock. Just, hello, anyone there?
Maybe I could do like a friendly knock. That'll really disarm any sort
Yeah.
of like, yeah, I get it.
Yeah,
That's
like
the one that
Keelan's.
Keelan used to do. Yeah.
Yeah.
He used to do like and I was gonna do the
fancy.
classic, the do 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 do, and then wait a second, you're like, do do.
As you knock on the nearest wall, the sound of metal rings out in the large, seemingly hollow cavern. You hear a few gears grind, a few more pistons hiss, but no response.
Okay, I think we just need to go in.
Is
The
this
doors
my
are-
time to shine?
No, not yet, Veya.
Ugh,
There's
fine.
Nothing bad has happened yet.
Nothing has happened yet. That's the problem.
Well, the door
Don't stand
opened.
too close to the walls.
Why?
Doors are supposed to open. That's not exactly the amazing part.
Well, it opened for us. So, I think. I don't know. Maybe you're right. It's not a bad thing. We're still in neutral territory, Veya.
Fine. Go in then. Announce your presence. See if he cares.
Why are you giving me attitude? Don't you want to survive this too?
I do want to survive it, but we just walked past all of that turmoil. We have a timeline here.
Okay, let's
The
go in.
longer we wait, the more we risk of more places having to get damaged and people getting hurt.
You're right.
This guy having a special door that opens doesn't bother me right now.
Doesn't mean it's magnet time either.
Fine. Okay.
Okay, let's go.
You step into the nerve center of the Ruby City's industry. The interior is like a cathedral of brass and steam. Pipes that seem to curl like vines around vaulted columns. Great furnaces flicker in rhythmic silence. And at the very heart of it all, embedded in the wall, like a god half buried in his own altar, is a massive metal head. Its iron-like brow is furrowed. Its eyes glow dimly with faded amber light. Tubes pulse slowly, as if mimicking breath. Then a tremor in the air. A low, resonant hum as the Tin Man awakens. His eyes begin to glow faintly brighter as they set directly on the group.
Hello, Mr. Man.
Architect.
Man, Mr. Man.
Fuck.
Do you hear it?
I was gonna take a sec. Can I roll to hear?
May
Go
I as
ahead and
well?
make a perception check for me. Sure.
Yeah.
That's a 12.
Okay.
There doesn't seem to be anything specifically out of the ordinary. It sounds like a large blacksmith shop or forge.
No. I don't hear anything in particular. What should I be listening for?
So much noise, so much motion, and yet here at the center of it all, only stillness. It's strange, isn't it? To build a world that never sleeps and then find yourself alone with nothing but silence.
Yeah, I mean, silence can be nice sometimes, but, other times it's good to have a conversation. We're here to do just that, to have a conversation with you.
Yes. You, the dreamers. The Emerald Dreamers. I envy you.
Okay, what is there to envy? To be honest, we've been feeling pretty stressed out. Kind of wishing we didn't have to do what we're doing. What do you envy about us?
You carry the same spark that once ignited the Emerald Throne. I watched you in the rooms below, standing trial in a city forgotten by those who built it. You are not rebels nor intruders.
What are we?
Hope. You
If you
are
could-
what can bring this horrible nightmare to an end.
Yeah.
We just want to
So-
bring the truth to the city.
We thought we were doing the same. I once believed the world could be shaped like a machine. That if we could just find the right gears, the right pressure points, the right rules, we could smooth out the chaos, create something perfect, something efficient and sustainable. When we watched the Emerald City fall, we told ourselves it was because it had grown too wild, too free, The Gnome King had ruled with whimsy and wonder. But in that wonder grew decay, disorder, dissent. And so we decided. The outsider, the lion, the crow, and I, we decided that dreams had no place in governance. We replaced whimsy with will, replaced freedom with structure, replaced emerald with ruby.
Do you regret that decision?
For a time it worked. Order flourished. Industry thrived. The people obeyed. And I, thinking more to myself than I was, merged with the heart of the city. I watched. I measured. I calculated the margins between joy and sorrow. And as years passed, in that time the truth has unraveled me. You ask if I regret it. I will say this. Control is a cold god, and obedience is not peace. It is surrender. What we called stability was merely the slow death of wonder. And I once prided myself on not having a heart. Have begun to feel the weight of one I no longer possess.
Well, I think without any wonder or any dreams, there's no passion, and there's no passion, there's nothing left. And I can understand why you're upset, why you feel like it's failed, but he gestures at the rest of the group. We're here to fix that, and well, we need your help.
Yes, I am aware. So tell me what it is you seek.
Well, we're looking for a way to get into the crow's nest. And if you know, maybe a tip or two on if we do encounter him, how to defeat him. But mostly we need to get in, and not through the front door, preferably.
The crow is an interesting character. He was once a man of insight. Now nothing more than a vessel. A mask. I believe he no longer serves the queen. He serves something older. Something far beyond the city. After the Gnome King's fall, he vanished for a time, then returned with artifacts and secrets. From that moment on, nothing he said seemed to be truly his. He found his way in deception, rewriting truths where he could. Every interrogation, every spell of fear, every twisted loyalty fuels something greater. A ritual, perhaps? One that warps the bones of the world itself.
So when you were friends with the crow, rebuilding everything, he feels different from then? Like he's going down a different path?
Yes. I believe he has seen what lies behind the veil. The crow thinks he has prepared the world to be reborn, or erased, or maybe both. Maybe he believes that serving whoever he sees as his master, he has become immortal, indispensable. He
That's
only
an
seems
ego.
to have one want.
Mm-hmm.
What
This
is
whole
it?
thing was brought on by hubris and ego. Yeah.
Right? What is it that he wants then?
I believe you already know. He seeks 3 artifacts. The Gnome King's heart, his mind, his spirit. But what he seeks it for, I believe, is your folly and your error. I do not believe he seeks to use it to destroy, but to deliver, to surrender to the one above all.
Who?
That I believe you already know.
The mage?
Okay.
What?
The one from my vision, the one with the book, with the chains and everything.
Ugh.
Have you
Okay.
actually seen this mage?
With my own eyes, no. But the data does not lie. In a way, I have seen part of his intention.
Who, the mage's intention or the crow's?
Yeah.
Both.
Okay, so let's say the crow gets his hands on all the stuff and he brings forth the mage. What is the mage going to do?
The mage wishes to control all, while he seems to govern those within this world. There is evidence to show that there is another. He wishes to wear the crown of all,
Okay.
with the power that the Gnome King's remnants contain. I believe he has what it takes to finally break through that veil that the crow has seen through himself and bring them all together.
Who? Bring who all
The
together?
worlds. The worlds together.
All the,
The
worlds?
convergence.
The convergence. He wants the
Oh.
convergence so he can rule himself.
Mm-hmm. Rewrite the story, make it his own.
Yeah. The book and the chains, the vision's all starting to make sense.
Hmm.
Ah.
You know, for a little while, I was kind of hoping that the mage would be Genku and this would all be figured out when we find that old guy, but now I'm starting to think it's like an anti-Genku, like a bad Genku. Or maybe Genku was bad the whole time.
No.
Oh, wait. This doesn't sound good.
Well, okay, Mr. Architect Man, Tin Man. this is all, super terrifying news, but it doesn't change anything because we're trying to stop the crow. So if we stop the crow, we stop the crow from bringing forward the mage, right?
What if the crow and the mage are anchors on either side of the two worlds? And if you destroy the one anchor, then the mage can't make contact with this one.
Like a game of Messenger or something?
Maybe.
Okay. Well, then that would be good for us, right?
Yeah,
Maybe.
that could work.
But hold on, Mr. Tin Man, you said it was our folly. What do you mean by that?
I do not believe that the crow has selfish intentions. He seems to want to broker these artifacts to his master.
Oh, God.
So he's not selfish. His master is.
Yeah, the crow's never the one in charge. He's always just the one vying for power.
All right.
Okay.
As I have said, he is no more than a vassal.
Oh, so you think the mage is going to take over the crow's body?
Or already has.
He can't because he doesn't have all the pieces. We know that.
Right. So, architect, would we need to save the crow?
Can he be saved? Does it even want to be saved?
Save him.
I think we just need to take him out of the equation. I'm not saying we have to murder him, but I am saying maybe that he's just unavailable for a while. I don't know. Doesn't have to mean murdered. I'm not meaning murder. Not this time.
Or take the bad part of the mage out of the crow. You know what I mean?
Oh, God.
The infection. There's probably something in that stuffing there, right?
Maybe.
Stuffing.
Crow. Scarecrow.
Oh, my God. Okay.
He's not a bird, Rune.
I know he's not a bird, but also... Okay.
Sorry, we're in front of the architect.
Yeah. What do you think we should do?
What can you do to help us get in there and get the crow out of the way so we can spread the truth and even maybe stop whatever the hell's going on here?
How do we stop the convergence?
Yeah. Let's just make it easy. Yeah.
One strategy of this nature does not simply hold one thread.
How do we cut all the threads then? It wasn't a joke.
Your ambition brings light to the place my heart once stood. To try and cut all ties would require one to know all that is planned. I believe your immediate cause will serve as a devastating blow. But to take on gods may be too far beyond your reach.
Let's pretend it isn't, because right now we have to be ambitious. I'm not saying no to anything, so just put the cards out there and we'll determine if we're capable or not, okay? I'm sorry, am I not allowed to say anything? As she looks over at Rune.
As long as there's no magnet stuff happening, fine.
I will not see your downfall, so I will give you what I still have. of facts, not theories.
Okay.
Where we reside now in the Ruby City is not how it should be. The Queen is gone, in all but name. Her words are the crow's. Her will is bent, hollow, echoing commands from a man who hides in shadows. The lion, ever loyal, follows orders with a soldier's devotion. But he does not see the rot in the throne room. He does not question. He does not doubt. And the crow is a clever one. The voice of pragmatism. He now seeks the Gnome King's pieces. But I do not believe it to resurrect the past. His master is the architect of forgetting, a weaver of false truths. He rewrote the world and seeks to finish what he has started, to make his edits before the final draft, to take out the crow is not to take out a pawn, but a piece that matters more so than possibly any on the board.
Okay. Well, that's good news because this was our plan from the beginning.
So
I have a
murders
question.
may be back on the table.
Seems like it a little bit.
It sounds like it might be necessary this time.
Okay. Well, I feel at least confident with that because that's something I think I can handle this.
I guess I still have some questions. You mentioned that the crow is an important piece, but that's still just being a piece.
It's true.
Who's the one playing? And why are they playing? And what can we do to flip the fucking board over? Because I'm done playing this stupid game. Just want to get home. So I don't understand. When do we... Maybe it's just too many questions. I just feel like no matter what we do, it's in someone else's control. Who's to say that we don't take out the crow and that's been the plan the whole time? We're just playing into more of it. And if there's only one player, who's the second player?
I understand your frustration, Al. You are young and full of vigor. You do not wish to see your future written by anyone but your own hand.
Okay.
If I was to say who the players were, one is the mage.
Okay.
The other I do not know. But understand this. These are not mere street-level thugs that you can stab your way through. These are cosmic entities that control the flow of all. If you wish to find a semblance of control, start where you can make your difference. By defeating the crow, you take out a pivotal piece of the mage's plan. And not only that, you have the ability to bring back the Emerald Empire as it once was.
Yeah.
Maybe not exactly as it was, where all pieces of sand reside the same place they did before. But the ability to craft it, mold it, so that you may build and perhaps one day take on something of cosmic level.
We're not ready for that. As kind of Veya looks at the others. We're not going to be the ones to mold the world.
No.
Wow. One step at a time. And it sounds like the first step is someone needs to take out the crow, and I don't see anyone else lining up to do it. So we got to do it.
Right. I mean, it's a temporary action because whoever he's worshiping is still out there, but but if it buys us more time, then it's what we got to do.
We have to draw them out so we can get people that can help take care of them.
Why did they pick the crow? I mean, if we end up taking the crow, they're going to have to find someone else. Can we figure out how they find the right kind of acolyte?
Perhaps. But you will not be able to do this on your own, in your current state.
How do you know that?
Because I could destroy you where you stand right now.
Don't take out the magnet.
Doesn't know I have magnets. Yeah, like be prepared, bitch. Veya, while her fists are clenched, she chooses to stay in the back still. All right. Then if we're not powerful enough, are you going to help us? Or are you going to go take out the crow?
That's my question. Why are you still sitting here? If you don't like what's going on, why don't you step in and do something? You've just been here the whole time? You haven't tried to fix things?
As I have said before, my folly was when I merged with the city itself.
Oh.
While I feel, see, hear most things, I no longer have hands to strangle. I no longer have feet to chase. Words are the only thing I have, and information. But I feel limited, aging, ready to pass what I have on to those who can make a difference.
All right. Will you choose us to do that then? Please?
The door open for you.
Because that's what doors do.
Oh, Veya.
That's what doors do. They open. Is it supposed to mean something? Like a special sword that comes out of a stone when you're chosen? Like the door opens if you're a hero?
I have already chosen Veya.
It's Black, isn't it?
Oh, jeez.
I knew it.
You seek to take out the crow,
Yes.
Yeah.
and so I offer you the last thing that I can. Long ago, before my heart rusted into silence, I had doubts. Upon his return, I watched the crow grow colder, his movements more calculated. He smiled less and prayed more, but not to any god apparent to us. And so I built a door, a quiet back channel, a fail-safe, in case the time ever come when he needed to be stopped. Beneath the northern wing of the industrial quarter, there is a maintenance shaft behind a sealed panel. You'll find it behind a rusted ventilation wheel, marked with a 7-pointed star. An old emblem I once wore before I lost my name. The shaft will take you through the underworks. You will need to climb and crawl and stay silent. But it will bring you into his sanctum, through a forgotten ventilation spine.
Well, I know this is super off topic, but you said 7-pointed star. We've been hearing 5-pointed, forever now.
Yeah, did you guys decide to add more points?
The origin of the 7-pointed star I am not aware, but my people within the Bomb Spine Mountains wore it as our sigil.
Okay. Okay, so all we need to do is go to the northern wing, find the maintenance shaft that's sealed, and find the 7-pointed star that's behind this little thing, and go through it.
Mm-hmm.
Follow it, and it will take you directly to the crow's nest.
Okay.
Is it an easy climb through it, or
No.
okay?
Okay. Why is it not easy?
It is underneath the city proper. It is built around its foundational structure. It is not meant for travel.
Okay.
It's gonna be a tight fit.
I think I'll be fine.
Just looks over at Fizz.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, real quick, Mr. Architect. You said you had a name before all this. What was it?
Yes.
I just want to thank the
Sadly-
person.
Sadly, I no longer remember.
God
But
damn it.
my friends all referred to me as the Tin Man.
I so want a metagame right now.
Maybe. Maybe the crow has an answer up there, and if I can find it, I'll give it to you. How about
Wait.
that?
What if we truth prod him? Do you think that'll show him his old name?
We only got so many charges on it. No offense, Mr. Architect. Can't you just go into people's minds? I thought you could read people's minds. Can you unlock some deep theory in there or something that's locked away? Sorry, Architect. I know this is not really that important right now, but
We're just trying to piece everything together. It's been really hard.
At this point, I no longer see its usefulness.
Okay.
Which brings me to my last request. I've seen the world from every angle, watched lives rise and fall in the quiet churn of the city's breath. I thought once I became part of the machine, I could understand it, perfect it. But I was simply drowned in it. I have no illusions left. I am not a hero. I am not a martyr. I am a relic. And like all relics, I no longer belong in the world that comes next. You carry something I lost long ago. Hope. Defiance. The unbearable brilliance of the unknown. If there is to be a new dream, it must not be haunted by ghosts like me. Let the silence of my chamber become silence at last. Behind you, just there, beneath the console with the flickering violet rune, there is a lever. A simple thing, mechanical. One pull and this chamber powers down. My thoughts will fade with it. My breath will cease. My eyes will close not in slumber, but in peace. My final request is to let me rest. Let the last thought I carry be this: that perhaps the machine can end so the dream may begin again.
I think that's honorable.
You're comfortable with that?
Yes.
We can do that for you then.
And if it's any consolation, Tin Man, you're more than a machine. In the end, you showed regret, and a machine can't show regret. You're doing the right thing, and we'll honor your request. But I just want you to go knowing that maybe you still had that heart somewhere.
Thank you for saying that. Perhaps I'll find it wherever I go next.
Yeah, and whenever you do go next, maybe try not to make a council of people that'll end the world and reform it.
Ow.
That's a valid concern.
My gosh.
Duly noted.
Goodbye, Tin Man.
Thank you for helping us.
Thank you. And we forgive you. You were just trying your best.
You started with good intentions.
Don't we all?
Well, thank you.
I can't turn them off. Can one of you?
I will. I can do it. And Veya kind of steps out from behind the back.
Do you want to do this alone? Or do you want a friend?
I'll take a friend on this one.
We'll do it together then.
I'll sit with the Tin Man till he goes.
Let him know we're going to make this work. We're going to bring the dream back.
Fizz sits kind of cross-legged in front of this massive face, just looking at him, smiling.
Veya and Rune, as you step towards the council, you see the violet rune. It flickers like a heartbeat on the edge of failure, with a rusted old lever that waits beneath. And so, resting both of your hands on it, you pull it. The minute that the lever clicks in place, the chamber exhales. As you watch as the amber glow in the Tinsman eyes begin to fade. Not like a light extinguished, but like the last embers of a hearth-burning glow. All around you, the endless hum of machines faltering. Gears beginning to slow. Pipes releasing one final hiss of steam. The rhythmic pulse of arcane circuits dims to silence. Then through the window, a high window, at the roof of the chamber, a plate moves out of the way as a single shaft of sunlight, strange and golden, seems to break through the red winds. It cuts across the chamber, striking the Tin Man's face. And he closes his eyes for a moment, as it feels as if the city holds its breath. He opens his eyes one last time, and as the glow behind the eyes fades completely, the Tin Man whispers one final thought. At last, the machine sleeps, and I can hear the dream again.
I thought it was going to be like, dang, that goth chick's kind of cute, and then woo.
As the rest of the room now slows to silence, you no longer feel the presence. Just cold metal.
Well, that's a load off my plate. Thought we were going to have to murder him. Did it himself. I love it when it works out.
What's wrong with you?
Rune, this is one of the people that is responsible for the spot that we're in now. What do you mean, what's wrong with me? Just because he said he's sorry doesn't change everything that they did in the past. Why all of a sudden now he's a building, he feels sorry for himself? What if he didn't come back as a building? He probably would have been in the crow's nest, just being another dude.
You don't think that people that make mistakes and recognize that their mistakes can be better?
I think yes, for the most part. But when your mistake is literally undoing the entire fabric of reality and constructing it to your own selfish making, no, I don't think they can get better, because I think that's the person they'll always be.
Isn't that kind of what we're doing?
A little bit, for sure. But consensus seems like everybody wants us to do it.
What if we make a mistake? What if we don't set the world right?
Yeah.
We probably
Maybe.
won't. I don't think at this point the world is going to be right or wrong. I think we just want it to be free from that control of others.
Mm-hmm.
What we do is not going to make anything perfect. There are going to be people that are very angry with us. I mean, look at this. In this world, there are people who are living good lives. Maybe even better lives than they lived before. We're making really rough decisions. But what we're trying to do is maybe minimize the decisions people have over each other. So we each have our own freedom to live our life. But yeah. We may
It's
find
not an easy
ourselves.
choice.
Al, you gotta show some compassion a bit.
Look, Fizz, maybe I'm just a little burnt out on all this, but I feel like we just left our village 2 weeks ago. We've just been pushed from one disaster to another, just expecting us to fix it. I'm down for fixing it, but yeah, just for the record, this was never our choice. We didn't want to do this. If it was up to us, we'd still be back in our village. So, here we are, forced by everything that's kind of come up to this point to get us to be here. The difference between us and them is they put themselves there.
I understand that, man.
I
Well, let
mean,
me ask this. Do we all still feel comfortable going after the crow?
Yep.
Yeah.
Rune?
yeah. Yeah, I just think we have to go in the right way with compassion and understanding.
I think we need to know when we aren't supposed to make decisions. That whole cosmic power thing, I just want everyone to know. I don't know, maybe you all want to do that, but I don't want to be a cosmic power.
Nope.
I don't want to either.
I can't. I'm not that. I'm not good enough for that. I don't want that.
And that's what separated you from him, Veya. I was going to motion to the now dead Tin Man.
All right. One step at a time, right?
Exactly. We don't even know what this cosmic power is. Who knows? Maybe if it's obtainable, maybe it's super easy. We just never had it before. But I'll tell you this, I'm going to get rid of it as soon as we can, because that's a lot of pressure.
It is.
Mm-hmm.
It's a heavy weight, and it gets heavier the longer that we wait. But
Right.
it's important we do this right.
Then let's do this then. Veya will go and stand by that door, holding it open.
But there's so much loot in here. All right,
We
fine.
can't take it with us. Come on.
Maybe we could use it for, Rune says compassion. Maybe we could build explosives instead in case, just
I want to
never
build
Just
it.
take a cog for the bar or something.
that's a good idea.
Just remember, you have to carry it all the way up through that shaft.
Something small. I was gonna take like Fizz says, like a loose cog or something on the ground. Something small, mechanical that fits in his pocket.
Oh my god. Okay.
As they're kind of walking out, Veya will stop for a second and grab Rune's arm. Hey, do you need a hug?
Yeah.
You're not supposed to smile. I'm asking because you're
Sorry.
sad.
Sorry.
You should go and give her the hug.
Rune immediately goes from like pressures of the universe to like hug.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Yeah. It's sad seeing someone's story end.
Yeah. But at least he got to choose that final chapter.
Look, I'm glad he came to his senses, but I'm not going to lose sleep over this guy.
Well, let's see if we can even get to sleep. That's going to be a long time till then.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right, let's go find this shaft. Hopefully it's not long.
You did that. I just
No,
want to let
I
you
don't know what
know.
you're talking about.
Uh-huh.
Why you
I'm
thought
so
what did Veya do?
innocent. What are
no
drugs?
idea what you all are talking about.
As you all begin to make your way outside of the Tin Man's chamber, following some of the corridors that you took, headed to the northern quarter, leaving behind the darkness that is left. That's where we're going to take a short rest for the evening.
Woo! Bio.
I'm going to make toast.
Oh,
We're going to go do a little bio break-in. So with that said, go get your apple juices, go get your orange juices, go get your Tin Man
Toast
juices.
Oil can.
Toast
No.
juices. Go get your oil juices.
Oil
One of those
can.
things.
juices.
Something
Grab
along
your
those
magnets
lines.
just in
Yeah.
case.
Well,
Yeah.
exactly. Oh, and
Extra
pick how many hit dice you guys need to get your HP back, and you can roll that while we're on break. We'll be right back. Give us a couple minutes. We'll see you all real soon.
Okay. Bye.
And we're back, ladies and gentlemen. Ooh, good timing, Raina. Good timing, Raina. Holy.
Smooth.
You just snuck in there.
Yep.
You
It's
came
like
in
I
like
was never gone.
like a reverse wrecking ball.
Mm-hmm. I
Huh?
can't not go back.
No. Well, we don't want to get DMCA.
Fixing ball.
Also, B-Town, thank you so much for gifting out that sweater to the crew.
B-Town.
Always appreciate it. Steve, hopefully you wear it with pride and happiness and warmth.
Wow,
Why did
Cookie
you
Mon
guys
Steve
laugh?
won something. I feel like the real headline is your Cookie Mon Steve won a giveaway. The person who is responsible for the majority of the giveaways finally
That's
won
very
one.
true. I think
now?
it's deserved. It's deserved.
It is well deserved. Yeah, it's
And now
finally
the,
you get
the
something for
universe will
yourself,
collapse in
Steve.
on itself.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. It's like two butts farting into each other at the same time.
And is that what the convergence is?
That's what the
Is it the
convergence
crow and the mage
is.
farting into each other's
Oh.
butts?
That
Yeah,
makes
that's-
so much
this-
more sense now.
It's all just
Forget
a giant
mages and
chains.
Yeah, no,
Just
this is
little booty
Why
holes.
didn't the Tin Man
Forget
just
a
say
mage
that?
book and chains, and it's just farting in each other's butts.
yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
why not?
If you're into it, you're into it.
Yeah.
So,
team for
congratulations on
everything,
that
right?
sweater, Steve. I hope now that I hope you every time you wear it, it brings you joy and thoughts of two butts farting into each other.
Yes.
Why does
I
everybody
do-
watch this show?
I don't know. I don't know.
What?
Oh my god.
Oh,
Holy
good.
crap!
Right.
A blanket.
Everybody hit
Blanket.
Naturally.
enter. That's a huge one.
What?
Moon blanket. Wow.
Shit, Steve.
That's a big old
Because
blanket.
I knew Steve couldn't feel good about receiving something. He'd have to
No, Steve entered. There's so
Oh,
many people
I thought
entering.
Steve put up a
Holy
Wait,
giveaway.
crap!
yeah, I thought Steve gave it away.
Dang.
Yeah.
Man, I
Wow.
gotta talk about butts farting into each other more often.
Yeah.
gotta
Welcome
get
back
out of
to
that,
hour
Dave.
6.
Oh my god.
What the fuck?
While that's happening, I just want to make a note that Beck, you almost destroyed my heart and soul when Rune said it's always hard watching someone's story end, and it made me think of us. And then you said, but at least he got to choose the way that they end. Oh no, I'm gonna cry.
Don't. We're not there
No,
yet.
You're too
there it
pregnant.
is.
I know.
Our
You're too
final
pregnant.
chapter is next week. Don't do it yet.
I know. I'm crying. It's too late.
There she goes.
Okay. I'll just go ahead and I'll TPK everybody so you don't feel
Okay.
as bad.
Okay. Listen, guys,
Not
I'm
yet.
hormonal. It's fine.
Town won a
Just-
blanket.
Oh my
Don't.
god!
It's the
B-Town!
gift I keep on giving.
Congratulations,
Look at this.
B-Town.
It's like
Wow.
a harmonious
God.
circle of butt
What
butt
goes
farts.
around comes around.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's
Yeah, and whoever the anonymous was, thank you very much. That's very, very kind of you.
Yes, holy moly.
B-Town
And
will no longer be cold this summer.
one of my favorite designs. There's a reason wolves howl at the moon.
Mhm.
Oh,
I have that in t-shirt form around here. It's pretty dope.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just sad we could never make it in boxer form.
We can. I think
Yeah.
we have.
What?
Can the moon be on my butt and or
Hold
penis?
on, hold on. We can make boxers?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
We,
You
Okay,
can typically choose the
officially, we have
placement if you
not
want it,
done
like,
our.
on the
We have
front or
not
two on
done
the
our
back.
last merch
Very
release.
important,
You never told me I could make boxers.
there's a lot of things we can make that we just haven't.
Oh
Cardigans.
my god!
That
Yeah,
actually
cardigans.
Who
is
cares
a
about
cardigan.
cardigans? Boxers.
I think bathing suits too.
Yeah.
Steve asked, so if Raina's hormonal, what's my excuse? Steve, you're probably also pregnant. You might want
Yeah.
to check with the doctor.
Yeah.
Surprise.
I'm just saying there could be a very promiscuous Luxodon of the night in a very strategic place.
Oh
The
God.
trunk. I get it.
You don't know how high I can fly, okay? You should have told me that you
Jeremy
did tell
does.
me this on purpose because
Peacock's
you knew
gotta fly.
exactly what was going to happen. Yeah,
I
boxers with my face on it. We could have done that.
You still can.
I guess I just when I
Start
to
the
be
channel
honest,
back up.
when I looked at the items in the store, I felt weird about one, children's clothes because I was like, they shouldn't be watching our show. And two, undergarments. I was like, maybe not.
The
People
fact that
love
you
those
deprive me
things.
from a CCG string. Is
Just get one of you,
unacceptable.
Dave, like this next to it, like one on either side.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll work on it.
Yeah, you can
We'll
hang
work-
either way. You got to get both pairs. They come in
Yeah.
a two-pack.
Support boxers.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh God.
We'll just all have
Or like
custom...
you like lifting up the butt cheeks like that. Like
Yeah.
Like
I mean, we've got
Atlas.
a number of green screen photos of everybody, so I'm sure we can do like a whole series.
Yep.
There's a picture that
Good.
Raina's got of me going
You
like,
need at least 7 options, one for every day of the week.
There you go. There you go. We've had 7 more than 7 players. All right, this is going way
Yeah.
off the rails.
Yeah.
Way off
Yeah.
the rails.
Back to the emotion.
Yeah, let's get
I
back
was just
to
having
it.
an idea where Bobby's
Yeah.
boxers would smell like pee,
They already do.
like pre-installed.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Going
Pretty-
into the sewers, right?
Okay.
Underground.
All right.
Bobby's boxers are scratch and sniff.
Perfect. All right, he gets that. I won't glow in the dark.
Oh God.
Oh yeah, Rowdy, good call. We have the I have a shower scene that
Me too.
I want that on
perfect.
a towel. Dave's shower.
I want that
scene.
on a shower curtain.
yeah.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Dave on a
Shower
Dave in the shower on a
Yeah.
shower curtain. Can we make shower curtains?
Perfect.
Yes,
Exhibit.
yes,
They're
we
just
can.
laughing.
Done.
Yeah.
We're doing
Oh
it.
my gosh.
Oh
We're
my
doing it.
God. Okay.
All right. All right.
Is it
Did
for a
you
shower curtain,
miss
Steve?
Misty Mountain Kickstarter that dropped today? Okay, that's I don't know what Steve's talking about. Tell me, put it in chat and I'll read it and then I'll talk about it after. So, as you venture out of the Tin Man's complex, industrial complex, eventually making your way towards the northern section, you can still hear the chaos that rings out through the streets. It doesn't seem to be letting up. In fact, it seems to be growing louder and louder. It doesn't take long to find the area to which the Tin Man was referring to. It takes even less to find the 7-sided star directly above the ventilation shaft. Veya and Al take a few minutes to pry the opening. As you look down into the darkness that leads into the underbelly of the Ruby City. Now we play game time. I will say this. There are going to be a number of challenges
Oh.
that you must face. 5 to be
Okay.
exact. Almost
Alright.
like it's one for each player.
If we fail, do we die?
Yes.
Okay.
No,
Okay.
you don't die. You just take an enormous amount of damage.
Okay. So basically, we die.
Yeah.
Okay. Good to know. Okay.
Fantastic.
Here's
Don't
the
fail
fun
twice.
part.
Oh.
Here's the fun part, and where you need to get a little strategic. You've all played with me for a certain amount of time now.
What
Yep.
Good
does
save.
that? Yes.
Okay.
I would hope at this point, as your DM,
Mm-hmm.
as much as I can read the players at my table, maybe my players can read me. There's going to be 5 challenges. Each one of you, and I'll have someone roll for Minnie. Each one of you will have to lead the challenge. But I'm not going to tell you what the challenges are. They are going to be sequential. So we will
Okay.
start with the first. As we go into each one of the challenges, you need to decide which of your group should take this challenge.
Okay.
Are
Okay.
we going to know what the challenge is before we assign a person?
So they're not group events.
Oh,
We're
what?
each divvying and being responsible essentially for each encounter on our own to make sure the group
Correct.
gets through. Got
Correct.
Minnie
it.
goes
We're,
first.
got this. Please tell me one of the encounters is there's an oncoming train and we have to push someone in front of it.
Yes.
There
Ghost
actually
train.
is. There is.
Rune.
Stop. Stop.
Let's rock and roll.
As you look down the shaft,
Isa.
Okay.
God damn it.
Ah,
You know it's
dang.
ribbing along the edges.
No.
and it is very long. Very,
Why is
very
it so
long.
wet?
Oh.
Just
Time
the,
out.
Yeah.
the walls
Oh,
are
I
so
know
hot.
these things, guys. I've had sex before.
Whoa, 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 whoa. We don't talk about
Just when you
sex
think you
here,
know someone.
okay? Beck, holy shit.
Remember when I said
This is
children?
a
shouldn't
Christian
watch this
Minecraft
show?
server.
This is a
Yeah.
proof, by the way.
Ragnar was pregnant
We
through
have
We're
immaculate
never-
literally
conception.
in the sewers right
Ever.
now. Where else should my mind be?
We are in the
You got a
gutters.
point.
Yeah.
You put
I'm
the
just going
shaft
for
in
the
front
full
of us.
immersive experience.
I have never promoted any innuendos on this show.
Oh,
I have
yeah.
made sure
Oh.
that it's good.
They've never
clean
been
fun
innuendos. They've
on
just been
this show.
blatant
What?
and very explicit.
You think of in your
Sorry.
own mind is just you're Beck. You're reflecting. You're looking in the mirror right now. You're looking through the looking glass.
And it looks great.
Okay,
It
Powers
is-
donated
it
200
is-
bits.
Yeah. What do you have to say about that, Beck?
What?
Yeah, no.
Mhm.
What
What do you have to
happened?
say about what do you have to say about the 200 bits now?
Nothing. That is nothing, and that's uncomfortable. We have boundaries.
Fuck
Oh
me.
yeah. Well, it looks like your boundary just went way out the goddamn window.
Oh my god.
That wasn't a bait, but thank you for the 200 bits, Powers. They are
Oh,
soft
Powers really did get
and they are supple,
No.
and apparently they signify sex, right, Beck?
Great.
Sin and
The sin and promiscuity, which is
Sin.
exactly what Veya / Beck wants. God, we made it. We made it 5 years, 5 fucking years as a clean
Yeah.
and decent, family-friendly show.
I'm
Purity show.
sorry. I'm sorry, but Conky Dong? Really?
it was ectoplasm.
It was ectoplasm.
Ectoplasm
was a
It was
everywhere.
spooky ghost.
It was
Spooky,
spooky
spooky ghost.
Spooky ghost.
Uh-huh.
It's
Okay.
still sticky.
Oh!
Oh
What
man.
the worst?
Down!
Move on,
Beck
move
is
on.
like that.
Oh god.
Yes, thank you for the 69 innocent and fledgling biddies, Tang Hunter. We appreciate it very much. And
Hype
Cross,
train
thank you
incoming,
for the
thanks.
100. I'll try to help build the hype train to push them in front of.
Thank you.
Thank
Carl.
you, thank you. Thank you. We might as well just end right now. This should be our last episode now that we're tainted.
I get it. That was a
Taint and
lead up.
shaft, like
No.
It's a word. God, y'all are disgusting. I'm so, to
can't.
all of our audience members out there, I sincerely apologize for
We'll
the
have to do a written apology
vulgarity
tomorrow.
you're having to experience right now.
Uh-huh.
this is something to
And
tell
thank
them
you-
on the water cooler
Wait,
at work.
is this hype train the one we're pushing Peter into?
huh?
I think so.
Yeah, who won the vote?
Who won the vote? It's until the end of the
Ritual
episode.
sacrifice.
Oh,
We
that's
got a little bit
convenient.
longer then.
Yeah.
Well, you
Also,
saved yourself a cut.
Shova, thank you for the twin biddies. I just want to say that
B-Town.
I think that they are. Hold on.
Dang,
On,
guys.
Oh my
hold
God.
On. Slow
Oh my
down.
gosh.
Hold
What is
on.
happening?
What is that Cookie Monster?
Chat's going
Steve?
freaking nuts. Oh, that's Beck Shark.
I haven't even
It's
done
my booty
anything yet.
shark.
Yeah,
First
Damn,
off,
thank you, buddy.
First off,
It's got- it
Shova.
claps
Okay,
its-
okay,
It's
butt
biologically
cheeks, and that's
accurate.
how it swims.
okay. That's amazing.
It's
First
the butt
off,
shark.
Shova, thank you for the 2 bits. They are equally perfect and symmetrical. Very round. Thank you very much. And B-Town, 5,000 bits. Have you lost your goddamn mind?
Oh, God.
I don't even know what to say anymore.
Yeah.
I'm hard, and my
We've-
heart is. Let me finish.
I thought he
my
said I'm
heart
hard.
is.
I'm sorry.
is-
I heard it all wrong.
Yeah, exactly. Jesus Christ, Beck. My heart is filled as a hard-on right now.
Oh, there it is. Yeah,
Xanosaurus,
there-
thank you
yeah,
so much
God
for the
damn it.
five new friends. Appreciate that. Maybe enough for an orgy. Is 5 enough for an orgy? Is that?
Oh my God.
anything
What
past
is
Is 5
happening?
enough for an orgy? What is the decent number of an orgy? Thank you
Well,
very
Gypsy
much for
Fish
the
just
5,
added
Dano.
5.
Appreciate you. Cookie Mon Steve, thank you for the nutsack fish with a 500 bits. We appreciate you. Gypsy Fish dropping another 5. That's 2 orgies we can have. One night, 2 orgies. I'm going to be exhausted by the time this is over. My God.
Hydration, David. Hydration.
Beck,
Oh
say
my
it with
God.
me. Say it. Say it with
God,
me.
no.
500. Soft, supple, round. Hit him with it. Hit him with it.
How could this happen?
Beck, hit him with it.
to me?
You know you want
take-
to.
No.
Just
Did
say
you
the
ban
word.
us?
Just say the word. Say the word, Beck. Say it. You know you want to.
Don't do it, Beck. Hold strong.
Say it with me. Supple.
Somebody talk me out of this.
Don't do
Supple.
it.
You can do
Listen.
it. You
It
can do
lives
it.
on
We
the
believe
internet
in
forever.
you.
That's
We
true.
believe
It's gonna
in
be
you.
on the internet
The
forever.
whole-
I can't.
The whole term. It's not going to be on the internet forever. We're going to cut this out of the YouTube. I promise.
There it is. Yeah.
It's going to be,
Rate
we're
us
going to
great.
just hop right back into the episode. You're not even going to know. Just say it with me.
Let's just go back to the shaft. Let's just.
You want to go back to the shaft? You were having a good
Yeah,
time
tell
with
us
the
what
shaft.
your long
eh?
shaft.
Fantastic
Yeah, tell us-
time.
A good time
Super
with the
easy.
shaft?
Yep. Very. No, I'm not
Peter's
gonna
gone.
say anymore.
I think he
I'm
might be
just-
dead.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
never mind, he's out.
I'm
Peter
taking
went to
so
go.
many
Peter,
steps backwards
Peter went to go
right
check
now.
on his
I
child.
want to go hug my Bible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh God.
I have to
Y'all
think of
are
my
far,
students.
far
I have
too
to think
kind.
of my students here.
Oh my
Yes.
God.
Chat with a
Bally.
level fucking 6 hype train, man.
And Bally
I'm not
coming in
nagging.
with hold on. Bally's got 105 and
set
100
off,
for
Beck.
the asymmetrical biddies out there.
That's right.
You know, that's
most
represent.
are
Represent.
not symmetrical. That's
Tell us,
standard.
Beck. Tell us.
They're not like eyebrows. They're more like
Yeah.
sisters than twins.
Mhm.
Jesus Christ.
I like that analogy.
What the?
That's how it works. The
Yeah.
same goes from eyebrows to tits to balls. They're never
Mm-hmm.
the same size.
We are
You know
over.
what?
We are over.
It's not an
we
anatomy
need to
No,
we need to
Beck's right on
change.
this. This is
We
just
need
science.
to stop stream right now and move over to Kick because we are clearly banned on Twitch. Wholesome Twitch.
I'm like the Tin Man. I'm only saying facts here tonight.
Oh Jesus.
I'm not wrong. No one is contesting this.
Okay,
We held it
Cross, thank you
together
for the
for so
500
long.
bits for the natural 20, but really, you're gonna support, you're gonna give Beck a natural 20 right now?
Oh. Oh God. You heard it here, folks.
I feel
Episode
dirty.
1 of Careful Cantrips Anatomy Lessons.
I
We've
feel
done it.
I feel dirty.
I'm down with
Sisters,
that.
not
Dirty and wrong
twins.
in all of this.
That's the title of the episode.
Buy a pair of boxers and children's clothing while you're at it. Like, what the fuck?
I love the way we've done. This is great. Clearly, chat's responding very well to this. This is better than anything we've done all night. So this is-
I had an emotional episode lined up.
Sorry.
Disclaimer, the
Oz.
thoughts and opinions. Oh, wait, hold on. Disclaimer. The thoughts and opinions of Beck are not shared by Careful Cantrip. Furthermore, Careful Cantrip does not endorse, support, or condone the opinion, suggestion, or acts of Beck.
Listen, I don't know if I like that this makes it seem like I'm the worst one here sitting at this table.
You are with your sex talk and your
We'll take this to a vote.
Your bobs and all of that talk.
What the hell are we doing?
What are bobs?
Dave's just fighting nothing right now. He just punching in air.
I'm so upset. I'm so upset by all of our you know how many children and religious people watch this show, Beck?
Oh, thanks, Rock Joyce.
No, I don't.
You know, we've curated a
there
community.
should be no children. We're 18
Shut
plus.
up. We've
Meanwhile-
cultivated a community of intelligence
Peter, just assume
and
that Dave's
wisdom
padding for time.
and love and acceptance.
It's because
He's
And
not
Jesus,
confident in his
yeah,
shadow.
Jesus is also a community member. Did you know that, Beck? Jesus is watching you
Listen,
right now.
I'm friends with Jesus. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Are we trying to get banned and or canceled before our last episode is out?
Honestly,
We're
I
trying to do?
started to disassociate hard. In my mind, I went in my mind and there's just a monkey with a symbol going.
Listen, no, there's approval. It is cool. All right, we're fine.
Yeah.
So if
I
anything,
train success. Thanks, chat.
Thank you very much,
Train
chat.
chat.
Level 6, well done. Claps in chat, hearts and claps in chat for all those who contributed. That was
Butt
very
claps.
kind of you. We love it.
butt to butt clap.
Oh God, I'm so glad this campaign's ending.
Who is
so
slapping
Beck can
still?
never
I think it was.
come onto this channel again. She's gonna ruin us.
Listen, you
we
only
had
have
a squeaky clean image.
after
Raina.
today.
we were
You will
squeaky
only
clean.
have 2
Raina.
streams left. Okay, like
Yeah. Let's burn this bitch down, Beck. Wait till we tell him about evolution.
Oh
That's
my
right.
God.
Yeah. Crazy.
you said it's your last 2. I'm gonna make sure you can't come back after this.
Yeah. she's gonna
Wow. I see how it is. This is why you said yes, huh? Also, B-Town, thank you for the, what is that? A gopher shouting into a breast pump? What is that?
I think
a
that's somebody
microphone.
cheering on the farting
Breast-
into butts.
I mean that.
It says "Spit the Truth." That's the emote title. Spit the truth.
Spit the truth.
Oh, that's the hype emote they all learned.
What? I'm sorry, what? You're going to make sure you taint come back?
Yeah.
I don't know what that one is.
I'm just
Don't-
not gonna
okay.
answer anymore.
Listen, okay.
You're doing great.
Kaz, I'm here
It's
with you.
your
If you
power.
guys listen, if anybody wants to silently pray with me for a moment to ask whatever deity
Moment of
that
silence.
that you subscribe to, let's just take a moment and try and save our souls from the evil that Beck has destroyed. I think my baptism is null and void now. Thank you.
Oh my God.
Fine, call me Lucifer. I would tell you to change it in OBS if you.
I'm
knew
not
how
going to
to.
call you ever.
There's so many.
They are Lucifer. I choose to pray to Beck now.
You do know how to. I'm sorry. I'm not actually digging at you. I know you.
It's all fun and games until someone says, no.
Stuff.
Dave's like, I was joking,
Yep.
but that hurt.
Look, even chats like us, get fucking back to the episodes.
We're getting back to the episode. Okay.
Yeah.
We're working on it, Cass. This is all important context.
Oh yeah. Oh
Context.
jeez.
We really should have invited another like content creator whose name is Jesus to the show.
Just be
should.
canceled even harder then.
No way.
Wait, there was an
Let's- let's-
episode? Yeah, there was. Tank, there was at one point.
Yeah.
Big
It was
Hoss,
emotional,
HR is
too.
backlogged. Okay. The show's running over tonight? Yeah, probably a little bit. Let's be honest.
Oh my God. Okay, let's do this. We can do this.
All right.
Although, if we have
chef
to
stuff.
sacrifice anyone, it's Fizz, right?
No, definitely not.
I got the rod. I'm taking the rod with me.
The
Oh,
rod
right.
can't do shit if I push you in front of a bus.
I meant that you can't do shit if the rod goes with me.
Rita, focus. Shaft up.
Okay, sorry.
Are we good? Are we good?
Listen.
No, Clearly not.
You riled me up. I was totally calm.
I didn't
and
do anything.
peaceful. Yeah, you did.
He says after a 20-minute yelling rant.
I know.
I didn't do a thing.
That wasn't me.
This is not my fault. Don't blame me for any of this.
Oh my god.
All right, so
Okay.
listen. Let's get back to the challenges. You already know what's at stake. So,
What is at stake? Can
Death.
we actually die?
If we fuck up, take a bunch of damage.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
If we
Exactly.
Going
pass,
into a fight
good
with the crow
things?
damaged.
yeah.
Right,
So
okay.
as Veya, as you stare down a long, ancient, ribbed.
I can't.
What?
Where's our
It's
HR?
for structural
person?
reasons, Raina.
Yeah, it's structural.
Okay. Yeah. Continue, please.
Keeps up the girth of the shaft.
Stop! Stop! Oh. I'm thinking about his penises now, and I hate it.
That's very
Listen-
lesbian of you to say.
Okay, let's.
What?
There is a vertical shaft lined with ancient steam pipes that leads down a collapsed corridor.
Okay.
You see a rusted ladder that snakes its way down about 40 feet, but parts seem to be missing.
Okay.
And the walls are slick with condensation and oil.
Okay.
The climb seems treacherous, and the shaft just hums with residual energy.
I can't do this.
We got this.
The heat of the overall city in its underbelly
Okay.
seems to make the ladder too hot to handle in certain places.
Even if we hold it with both hands. No, I gotta stop.
We don't know when this thing was erected. It could be unsafe.
Probably smells salty in here.
It's got a little bit of a lean, little kind of curves a bit.
It does curve. It does curve a little bit. It does curve a little
Shovel
bit
pointed
down.
it out.
It's
Yeah.
yeah.
A little bit to the left.
Just one bad step, and this shaft could ruin you.
Okay.
Guys, this thing was, he said it was built for maintenance access. It can't be that dangerous, right? Other people been here before?
How many people have maintained this?
Doesn't seem
You
like
might
a
have
lot.
point. At
Is
least
there
not
like
recently.
when elevators are taken care of, there's like a little sign-in sheet that says like last managed by.
Good
Is
point.
there one of those nearby?
Make an investigation check for me.
I will.
It's just the Tin Man, the Tin Man, the Tin Man, the Tin Man.
An 11.
All the years, the cycles.
With an 11, there doesn't seem to be any safety protocols that have been adhered to.
Al's gonna look around for like signs of like safety signs, safety equipment. Safety's a real word right now.
Mhm.
Railings, harnesses, things like that might be like set up for people to come in at this point and is like natural gear for them to work forward. Helmets, flashlights, whatever.
Easily looking around, you see that this backdoor entrance, this it hasn't been let's just say it hasn't been serviced in a long time. You know what I mean?
I
Okay.
tell you.
Hold on. I have an actual question.
These are all
Is this-
actual questions. They're
is this
legitimate, good questions.
Is this the first challenge? Are you describing the first challenge? Okay.
I am describing
sure
the first challenge.
And it's going downwards, not up.
Yeah.
Okay. Good. So we have to pick somebody to lead this. Is what you're saying?
Correct.
All right, Rune, go ahead, take a jump.
Me?
I'm joking.
Yeah, you got
Don't jump.
great jumping legs.
Aren't you guys like stacked together still?
No, we did that. We did it from the Tin Man.
Yeah, that was like an hour ago.
I don't think I'm very good at anything special in regards to this.
Is it lit,
Jeremy
Dave, or
teach
is
you
it
to
dark?
fly, at
Like, can we
least?
see down?
Oh.
You can see about 40 feet down. And then the ladder disappears deeper into the shaft.
Oh.
Well, I could try my new floating power. Could sort of float down some, but I don't know if I reach into like a wall or something. I don't know if I can't really see that well.
Well, I guess we just go down the ladder, though, right?
Well,
Good, yeah.
maybe we tie ourselves together so that if somebody falls, we can save them.
I do have like rope that we could probably use.
All right,
What?
let's do that then.
Well, so Dave, sorry, how does this work? Like, how do we pick? Like, how do we decide who's lead? Like, does the leader need to come up with the ideas, or like just do the thing first?
That's
I
up
think
to
if we
you.
go down
I just
some,
tell you.
we'll
I
come
just
to
tell
it.
you what's happening, and then you decide how you want to make this work.
All right. You know, I had a dream of this one time. Me, Fizz, and Rune were climbing out of hell roped together. The weirdest thing.
Yeah.
Like some sort of pendulum of friendship.
Oh my god, that's what I was just thinking. And I was definitely the best person
I
to
don't know
help
about that.
both of you.
Rune, it was my dream. You were not the best person. It was Fizz.
Wow. Just looks very disappointed.
Well, anybody want to, I guess, start heading down? I like the idea of being roped together. It's probably smart. It's not like there's going to be death machines coming out of the ladder. I mean, this place was like a maintenance factory, right? So, like, should be pretty chill. Just keep your hands inside the ladder.
Well, there's parts missing to the ladder. So I assume I just, maybe it's because of my past life as a fortune teller. But I just have a feeling that this ladder is going to break.
All right, well, let's go maybe one at a time. Lightest person first, and then we'll work our way up.
Yeah.
Okay. Do we have... Oh, Minnie's globe of light. Minnie, can Veya take your globe with you?
Of course, you can take my globe.
I forgot you were here, Minnie.
Thanks.
Sorry.
Pretty small.
I also got like minor illusion and stuff too, right?
Does that give off light?
Oh no,
Right.
it doesn't. Never mind. It just
I
makes
also
noises.
Yeah. I
Can
was,
the illusion be
I
a
have-
light bulb?
Yeah.
Oh, touche.
Oh, yeah,
All
that is
right,
true.
well-
We can elect Minnie to be the leader, too.
You can elect Minnie to be the leader, but that's the last effort that Minnie can do.
Minnie's
Okay.
probably the most dexterous, if I'm being honest.
Yes.
So whoever takes this lead will not be able to lead another thing.
Correct.
Got it.
I mean,
Now this is the gamble. Is do you think this is best suited for Minnie or for someone else?
No, because there's got to be some lock picking stuff. There has to be something with lock picking later on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you're right.
I think we need somebody strong and small like Veya.
Yeah. All right. I'll take the lead on this then. Give me the orb and I'll just handle this.
attach the orb to the magnet.
What's that
The
gonna do?
the orb floats, Al.
I'm sorry, I just really want to see more stuff with the magnet. We never got to use it.
We just got to use all of our items.
All right, good luck, Veya. Scream if you need something, or pull on the rope.
I'll be fine. Don't worry.
With that, I was going to cast guidance on you.
That's smart.
Nice.
Oh yeah, I guess I need to hold on. There was a bunch of like things.
Things?
Redemptions and stuff, I believe.
Oh.
Yeah. I think I actually evened out to
Yeah,
an
Rune,
advantage.
you got evened out. So
No,
you got,
I had two gods are pleased and one
yeah,
dark
gods
heart.
are pleased. One dark heart.
Yeah.
Another. Yep. So you have an advantage. Oh no, Mojo then did another dark heart to you. Oh,
Great.
and then still Crooked gave you another gods are pleased. So you're even right now. Al, you've got gods are pleased as well.
Thanks, guys.
And that's it.
One day I'll roll at advantage. One day.
You do have it. You have advantage now.
Oh, I thought you said I evened out. Never mind.
No. You're
Okay,
good.
it's great.
You have
This is
advantage
great.
now.
Okay. Okay. So just to get this straight, we are letting Veya go down first with the orb. We are tying all of our rope together because I have rope, Fizz has rope, so that's 100 feet at least, right? Al, do you have rope?
Yeah, I got some. I got 30 feet.
Great. 30 feet. We
Think
save.
so.
Oh.
Let me double check.
Family IT dude, the redemptions don't carry over from old episodes.
Should have used it. It's
I
all
have
my, it's
50
all my
feet.
fault.
I have
Okay.
hempen rope 50 feet.
Right. Okay. So let's tie all of our rope together around Veya. So you have 150 feet. Okay, of slack, and
We should be fine then.
yeah, and all three of us will hold the rope up here.
Okay. All right. This sounds good. Easy. And if you guys can't hear me because I have to climb too low, if you feel 2 pulls on it, it means it's safe to come down, okay?
2 pulls. Got it.
2 pulls. Okay.
All right.
Okay.
And Veya grabs onto that ladder and begins to climb down.
Okay. As you slowly descend into the shaft, go ahead and make an athletics or acrobatics check for me.
All right. It's a 13 for the acrobatics.
With
Guidance?
a 13,
Oh, and I have guidance.
Yeah.
Plus 1d4. Plus an additional 3.
Hey.
what's that number?
Honestly, I couldn't remember. That's why I said that.
16.
3 plus 16, right? Because it was 13. 16.
Yeah.
Okay. As you slowly begin to descend down the ladder, the ladder is very slippery with hot oil. But
Smell
you
like
take your
French fries?
time. A little bit, yeah. It's a little
Okay.
bit. You continue to make your way down, being very cautious and careful, gripping on as tightly as you can. And after about 60 feet, your feet do finally hit the bottom of the shaft. Yelling up directions to each of your party companions, they are also able to navigate down the treacherous ladder.
Good job, Veya.
Yeah.
I'm
was that
really
sticky
good at
stuff?
climbing ladders, I guess. What
Yeah.
was the hard part here?
I mean, to be fair, I
don't
think
know.
it's just a ladder.
It's a little slippery. I don't know. Maybe something. I think we should just count our blessings.
Not a bad idea.
How many blesses do we have again?
We're running out.
Yeah. Trust me. After this episode, you're running out. There's no gods here. As you continue to make your way down a corridor that leads further into the city, you come past a series of what look like pressure-sealed gates. You can see arcane runes that flicker on the wall, paired with what look to be a valve system. It seems to push out a hot steam in intervals, a final release, if you will.
It builds up for a bit and then let's go.
Exactly.
And yet we're all disappointed.
Just shorter than you're expecting, you know?
You begin to take a look at the runes over top of the valve pipes to shut off the bypass.
Anyone know how to read these runes?
Remember, Dave, you know what? This is a great story. Remember when I was creating Rune and I said that I want to take the feat where I could actually read runes because her name was Rune, and you said
Yeah.
Playing
no?
the long game.
Here we are.
I
so great
actually,
right
this
now?
encounter I had planned out years ago.
Yeah, I know. This is why you said no, and I can't take that feat. So I see how it is.
I mean, I can give it a try. I'm pretty good at the magics and things. Fizz, what do you think? Can you make it out?
Honestly, I'm more of a people person. You know?
Yeah, okay.
That's
I get
game
that.
for me saying I'm more charismatic than I am with intelligence.
I have a +4 to charisma, but I
Oh well, I mean,
I have +3 to Arcana though.
I only have a
What's your
0.
Okay, I'll do this, and then you do the other stuff because you also. All right. I mean, this kind of reminds me of the Pipeworks back home. We used to play pranks in it. People would be turning on the waters in the morning, and fire would come out of it. Sam knew how to do it good.
Yeah, remember you have advantage too, Nate.
I do, and I'm also going to cast guidance.
Good
on
luck.
myself.
Smart.
That's a 4, so thank you, Cass. That is a 12 plus D. Eh, 4, which is a 2. 14.
With a 14.
Wait, plus 3. 17. Because it's Arcana.
Okay, yeah, okay, so good call, good call. As you all watch as kind of Al looks towards each one of these runes and slowly begins to turn the spigots. You watch as the valves slowly start to close.
Bring this one down here and then move that over here, and then I think that's it. I think I got it.
It seems that you were able to overcome the steam bypass.
Okay.
Damn.
This
I
is
was
going
thinking
great.
we could have got a facial.
Yeah, we're really good at this.
Yeah, we're doing good.
As you continue onward, you find yourself in a strange corridor. You see a narrow metal bridge that seems to run through what looks to be an old surveillance corridor. You can see long deactivated sentry orbs that hang from the ceiling like dead eyes. But some faintly twitch with motion when a echo or a sound rings out.
Minnie,
Yeah.
could you
So-
be stealthy?
I sure can.
God damn.
Why does she sound like Mickey Mouse?
Yeah,
Oh,
Minnie sounds
because
dangerously
that's how-
close to a lot.
That's how Jess sounds in real life. She always talks like this and laughs really loud all the time to inappropriately.
Oh my god.
All right, who wants to roll for Minnie?
been doing
I
mid.
can,
Someone else.
since I can access her character sheet.
Do
I
it.
didn't think. I'm so
Did you
sorry.
level her up?
Nope.
Quick level up break. Dun, 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 dun.
Da, 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 da. No, I can't level her up. I can see her sheet, but I can't level her out.
She's leveled up. Is she not?
Minnie? No.
Level 6.
I thought I hit the button for her.
Okay, hold on. Oh, you removed her from the campaign.
I think it's because we're playing in the other one.
Oh.
I don't know if they
Where is it? Oh yeah, I can't
We had
access.
to move it on Beyond.
Yeah, hang on.
I can't. Yeah, I can't access it.
Prepare for Cantrip Platinum, folks. Coming real
Okay,
soon.
she's
Probably after this.
she's got a +7.
Talking to Bobby. He's
Okay.
got something great.
Okay, I'm rolling. Ready?
Do it.
13 plus 7.
Which makes
27.
30, 20. 30, 20.
I can't believe you had
You
to think
see-
about that.
Listen, we've known for 5 years that math is not my strong suit, okay?
Fair. I'm surprised you just didn't message Rob.
I should have.
With eagle eye. Slip is here. Hey, Slip! What's
Slip!
going on, brother? Good to see you. We're just
Hey,
wrapping up the
hey.
episodes somewhat, kind of, not really. You watch carefully, and thank you for the Prime, brother. Appreciate you. You only get one. Thank you for spending it on us. You watch as Minnie, with her eagle eye, quickly and carefully makes her way across the metal corridor bridge. Her steps are impeccably placed, and you make sure to watch carefully, or you could trip.
Ha!
I did
Yeah,
it
I
once.
see what you
I said
did
the
there.
thing.
Yeah, you said the
Mhm.
thing.
I did.
Also, how funny would it be if Minnie failed and then died here
I
without
was kind of
Jess?
expecting it, to be honest.
Just falls into the abyss.
Just as she makes it
Aw.
over to the other side, she slips on some of that hot
No!
liquid oil.
No.
Falls
Don't
over
do
into
that.
the
Monster.
No.
That's so undeserving.
Yeah, no.
Continuing on forward,
Okay.
Sadness.
you come to a dead end. And at that dead end, you see a small grate that rests on the bottom. There only seems to be one way through.
Which
It
is
seems like a collapsed air filtration system, which is a tight, winding path of dust and rust and toxic particles.
Oh, okay. Well,
Sounds like a healer thing.
Yeah.
hilarious.
Hey, it was
I mean,
retooled. You've
Constitution,
changed classes since
stuff like
the
that.
encounter was
Yeah,
made.
I'm +1 good at holding my breath. What are you?
what are you?
Yeah.
I'm
Such a
+1
rude
as
way to
well.
phrase it.
Oh, should we rock paper scissors it then?
But hey, what if? Hear me out here.
Uh-huh.
No.
We need me for something else.
What if we need me for something else? What if the next thing requires insight, perception, religion, or persuasion?
Okay.
Rock,
I have-
paper, scissors for it.
Okay, fine. But I'm
Shove
look
her
at
in
the
the
height
water.
difference. Look at the height difference and the size difference. Anyways.
Okay, hold on. Does it look like Fizz would struggle to fit in this vent thing?
Fizz looks like he could struggle to fit into anything.
Okay. So okay. Okay.
Dang.
He's 7 feet tall.
Well,
7.5.
okay, but the
Okay,
point the
that's
thing is
semantics, okay?
It's important.
everyone has to go through the vent eventually, right, Dave?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. I don't know.
It's rock, paper, scissors. Rock, paper, scissors.
Okay. Ready? The timing's off. I don't know how to count this. Okay. Rock, paper, scissors. So what if I win? What does that mean?
You're going through.
Great
Yep.
job. Great job.
Winner. Lead the way.
I think that means you. Okay, whatever. I'll go.
You won. That means you have the track record of winning.
Okay, I'll go through. This is bad news, but okay.
You've used your
Okay.
luck already.
What if you get a nat 20? This could be good for you.
Oh,
Go
yeah.
ahead and make a survival check for me.
Great. That's definitely up in.
That's your thing? I don't think any of that
Well,
was
a
fair.
little.
Mine was a
little.
-1. Okay.
It's a wisdom, so she has a lot of wisdom. But okay, well that's good. Then I won because I have a +3. So and I have advantage. So here we go. I rolled a nat 1, so I'm gonna use my advantage.
Good.
Oh my
Good call.
god.
Good
Of
call.
course you did.
Oh, dice gods, please listen to me now.
Rune's gonna drown.
I rolled an 18
Oh,
plus
thank
3
There
is
we go.
21.
See?
Whew.
Never a concern.
The way through is physically grueling and potentially panic-inducing. This tested more than just your endurance and fitness. There was a certain peace of mind that came along with it. But you make your way through, showing to the rest of the group, not impossible. As each of you hold your breath and begin to make your way through the filtered crawl space.
Nice.
As you reach the very end, You come across the final door before making your way into the crow's nest. Strange, it's a wall, but seems to resonate in a certain way. You would assume that if you could correctly mimic the correct frequency, you'd be able to make it through.
What does that even mean? Mimic a frequency?
Fizz steps forward
Oh,
and like listens for a bit,
I got this.
oh God.
and then he goes, and he just, and he like tries to match the frequency with a performance.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Give me a
Smart.
performance check.
Okay.
That would be a 15.
With a 15, you attempt to mimic the resonance. Perhaps the acoustic just in here is just off.
Oh
Oh,
geez,
no.
sorry guys.
The resonant
our
kind of
first one.
rings out with a thunderous blast.
Okay.
You take 12 points of thunder damage,
Mm-hmm.
and your ears will ring for the next minute. However, this seems to have short-circuited the wall, causing it to falter and fall.
Okay.
I did it.
You feeling
Yeah.
Fizz?
Not
Picture
great.
from Fizz's perspective, it's just.
Yeah.
Ah!
I
What'd
said,
you
"How
say?"
you feeling?"
I don't know where it's peeling.
Oh,
Oh
Oh
God.
no.
I'm gonna look to Veya and be like,
Ah.
"Yeah, I think he's dying."
Yep. This is it. I told you. Those were his final words.
As you make
Well.
your way past the resonant wall that's now just fallen, the hidden passage winds upwards, a narrow spine of metal and stone that feels older than the city itself. The air begins to grow colder and thinner. The lights dim in the area. And finally, the corridor begins to widen into a chamber. A circular room with black glass and obsidian steel. The lighting is very dim. But you continue to make your way forward. And as each of you collect yourself within the room, you all freeze. As the lights begin to grow, and you feel and see dozens of eyes turn towards you. Red-robed individuals. Most are masked, silent as statues, watching and waiting
You're just hanging out down here.
as the Inquisitors all raise their fingers, pointing directly at you, and almost saying in unison, "Intruders,
Oh God.
judgment is immediate."
I was gonna like look behind him, like,
That's my fault, guys. Sorry.
But that, my friends, is
Oh,
going to
no.
be a story for another day. The last story. One of the last stories.
Oh, no.
The second last story that we will tell on this channel.
I don't like that.
I don't
That
like
makes me
that.
feel sad.
Yeah. You're gonna have to wear waterproof.
Well, Beck
makeup.
ruined it all, so like,
Well, this is not my fault.
Yeah. Technically, we should have pushed Fizz in front of a bus.
Yes.
I need to be
You failed
healed. I'm at
miserably.
26 health, okay?
That's fair.
Don't look at me anymore.
None of
Oh,
us are the
God.
healers.
yeah.
Sounds
Yeah.
like
Yeah,
it's
we
a
don't
you
we don't have a
problem.
healer anymore.
Sounds like a
Staying in the
you
back
problem.
line.
Shove a
Staying in
band-aid
the
in
back
your ears.
line.
Oh god.
Oh, hey, who won the? We have a question in chat. Who won the bus question?
Okay, hold on
I think
now.
we know. I think we all know.
Okay, so there's kind of a twofold answer to this question. So
Can you say for those of you who aren't for those who aren't in Discord? Can you repeat the question that was asked?
Yes. If Fizz, I can't see the question, which is so annoying. But if Fizz had to push someone in front of the bus to save the world, which person would he choose? And the voting options were Rune, Al, or Veya. Was there any other options that I included? One second. Right, yeah, Rune, Al, or Veya. But we also had an ongoing contest. So basically, you were awarded 10 points for voting, 5 points if you provided a detailed explanation, and 5 points if you provided a creative answer that wasn't already suggested and wasn't one of the original voting options. A few people have actually tied in terms of points to win the virtual crown.
Okay.
So we need to come up with a tiebreaker. But in terms of the most people who voted for who Fizz would push, it was Rune, obviously.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yay!
I trapped
We all won here.
Congratulations, Rune! Congratulations to everyone who voted for it. Hearts in chat for the death of Rune for a good cause. For a good cause.
Yeah.
We do it for a good
Honestly.
cause.
Yes.
Yes.
So
And maybe not the death, maybe just a lawsuit towards
Maiming.
city transit.
Yeah.
You could be or a loss of legs.
Little cute car.
Yeah.
You could become part car.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you could be like
Transformer.
Ooh.
Optimus Queen.
Prime.
It's time.
like it.
Autobots.
I'm pretty sure that's how you make an Autobot.
Yeah.
So
You
yeah, we need
see,
to think of a
when-
tiebreaker.
When two mechanical parts love each other very much, Beck. Oh, sorry, you already knew all
We
about
go to
this
Hasbro
based
and
on
I'm
our
very- I'm
previous
very
conversation.
Involved.
You're very okay. Fair. You're very all right. Well, you know.
Let's not read
I'm
too
not-
much into that, okay?
Listen, I'm not yucking any yums,
We'll keep
okay?
going.
I'm just judging. I'm not yucking.
Look, Beck, as much
Um,
shame as they cast, we just know that these two are the only ones who have, done that. So, for sure.
There's
Right.
proof.
Right, exactly. We're all
Yeah.
innocent. They're the
Listen.
only ones.
What happens here stays on the internet forever. I'm just going to say that.
Right.
With that said, folks, that's where we're going to wrap up for the evening. Also, Vorteria, I agree with you. It was a very, very fun. It was a fun stream.
was
Kind of reminded. You know
Yeah.
what? It reminded me of the old days.
Yeah.
Kind of reminded me of the old days.
Back in the
It's
old
good when it got
days when we
unhinged.
were in the Mushroom Kingdom, hey, you used to be able to buy a mushroom for 2 cents.
All right.
Anyway, I'm
well,
gone.
Okay,
Anyway.
fair enough.
Anyway.
That's enough. Does someone else want to do? Well, it's the second last one. Does someone want to do the outro tonight?
Too much pressure.
Yeah.
I don't want to cry.
Okay, fair enough. Well, with that said, guys, bring it in. Take a knee.
Okay.
Before we leave
Am I
you for
kneeling
the
it?
evening in the penultimate episode, to all the adventurers out there, whether you find yourself in the heart of enemy territory and just by chance find an ally where it's so difficult not to, or you find some soft, supple, round, beautiful bouncing biddies along
Just
your,
go.
along
Run.
your trail.
Just run. Bye, Beck.
Bye.
I
Can't wait
beg
to
you
see
all,
play Beck next week.
one word of caution out there.
Mhm.
Be careful. You can trip.
Oh.
Bye, everybody.
Love all your faces. And thank you for the twins. I'll say thank you, Powers, for the twins. Thank you, Shova, for the twins. Remember, they're sisters, not whatever the hell Beck said. Good night, everyone. Love your faces. Bye.
Night.
Bye.
Bye.